Yeah, that is slightly worse.
Is it?
Yeah, pretty much. But Dan, don't worry, he's matured. We're not gonna have the little boy tantrums that we've had before.
I didn't think I was salty last night. I just basically said I don't like weaving. I think it's a horrendous way to do things. But well done.
I think it was the other night when we were doing F1. You kept winding you up, and you eventually fucking was like, nah, fuck this shit.
When I was quiet, that's when I was starting to redo the PC because I was getting.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'd up till 2 in the morning getting all that sorted. That's why when I text you on the Wednesday, I'm like, fuck, I've lost all my Streamlab settings, I've got to redo them all.
I've just realised something.
Yeah.
If I don't qualify for race 2, I won't be last.
Why?
Matt will.
Yay.
Tactics.
Is that what you want? You want to start last?
Give it.
Not on this fucking track.
Do you know what? I'm going to laugh because I've set the lobby up tonight, so I'm going to laugh if I don't start last and you do.
If I start last, I will genuinely say this game fucking hates me. How's the setup, Craig?
Yeah, so. It's alright.
I honestly don't know what else to do to it.
Kelly, if Fury retires tonight, it's because he's badly at his hand and fingers.
If who does?
Fury. If he retires tonight, it's because he's badly at his hand and fingers.
Oh, I can see something on Facebook.
Yeah, he's going to try and race as best he can, he says. But if he retires, he's obviously probably struggling too much.
Okay.
Just a heads up for that one, for if that does happen.
Okay, wow.
As well as that, it is his 200th race in race 1.
Okay.
And it is it is the Biggs' 150th in race 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah,
and Jamie needs 1 pole position for 25.
Okay.
Which I think he might get.
Yeah. Do you know if Overtaker's on Hordes this week now?
What?
Do you know if Overtaker's on Hordes this week?
He's on Hordes every week, isn't he?
Probably.
I've not seen him on as much this week. I just can't. I can't see it. Oh, Dan, if he's not on, that's brilliant.
He'll be on. He'll be on. He ain't gonna let the season before happen.
Do you think we'd actually still catch him?
No, not at Daytona. You would need another like British or like European track that's cold to stop him.
Are we changing Daytona for Donny? Yes.
No, fuck Donny, that's even worse. Bruno.
Oh, fuck Bruno, that is a shit circuit. Tell you what, seeing as we didn't agree on our own decisions, as about... trying to think of one here.
Nürburgring.
Fuck it. What's a track we both enjoy? Red Bull Ring?
Nah, shit. Audi will be shit around there. We want an equaliser.
Yeah. Spa?
Monaco?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
What a complete shit show last night was.
What happened? Car was just shit.
Car was terrible. It was on a fucking knife edge all the time. Race 1, I had a contact with Welshie or Stealth in the first couple of corners, and it only gave me 9 aero on the front, but fucking car was undrivable. And then race 2, got pushed out in the first corner and hit the barrier. And then in the pits 3 times, 4 times?
4 times.
4 times. Damage each time. Fucking thing. As soon as you put a wheel offline, it was up over the curb or, yeah, under braking as well. Snap oversteer under braking.
Oh.
It was awful. Car was awful. I think I was 3 laps down or something at the end of the last race. So much for winning that season.
Pit window.
Pit window.
It's is it not? Yeah.
Oh, you got a pen now.
Long pit window tonight.
It's a long race. Well, it seems it.
I honestly don't know what to fucking do for this race.
Drive
White
really
Jamie
fast.
Brazier out, and then we
Thanks,
can
mate.
all battle.
Thank you.
Well, I'll take myself out at the same time. Nah,
No,
I'm
no,
good,
we'll
mate.
just all pincer him. Or I'll tell you what, you and overtake Jamie, I'll win the race. Good lads. I'll let my plan more. Let's do that plan.
Where's the plan where you take the sacrifice, Matt?
I've took the sacrifice a lot this season.
No.
I've got penalised more than the others. I have. Terrible.
Now, what was that pit window?
4 to 14.
4 to 14.
I would say 50-50 the sacrifice as well.
Yeah, that's my fun with that. 50% you, 50% overtaker.
Why do we all of a sudden sound like we're on a CB radio?
It's Jamie. He's there.
Yeah.
Right, I need the loo. Thought I'd start that session again for you, Leech. So we can get
That was a nice week. Jamie.
Well, Jamie. He's seen about
Winston.
about Jordan Davis.
No.
Jordan Collard. He's been caught driving under the influence of drugs.
I thought you meant the fucking Wrexham football player then when you said Jordan Davis.
No, the one who was in British GT driving in the McLaren.
Oh, you're on
Last
about
season.
Oh, because you of course you called him Davis
Yeah.
because his surname's Collard. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Davis.
I forgot this is Jordan. I know Ricky and I know Rob, but I don't remember Jordan.
And he doesn't remember you.
Right, it's been inverted somewhere, James.
Under the influence of drugs, what a bad boy.
Right, sorry. Reticle, you got your reticle on, James? I don't know where to find it, mate. Rob has turned it off for him. Right, 2 seconds, I'm just getting changed. You want it on, Jamie?
Grand Prix circuits. Well, that must be current. 1987. Grand Prix circuit 2003 to present. Ah, there we go. A1 GP, remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, not too many people do. It wasn't around for long, was it? A1 GP. Adam Carroll is the lap record holder on the Grand Prix circuit with a 1:12.2 in an A1 GP Ferrari.
He was
2009.
He drove in British GT last season.
Yeah, I remember Adam Carroll. I remember his name. Kind of didn't quite get there, did he, for
No.
Formula One?
I think we'll represent Laser Tools tonight, since it starts to come away from touring cars.
Oh, fuck's sake. My laptop's just crashed again. I swear to God. At the end of the season,
Jeremy?
I'm going to smash it out.
Have fun.
They should be in there, mate.
Oh, come on.
You had them somewhere, I don't know where they must have gone, mate. You must have lost them in here. So not downstairs. Maybe Sunday night, yeah? James, your mum wants you. Get ready for bed, she says.
I may struggle with the stats tonight, Matt.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Bloody laptop's dying.
I'll come in at the mid-session break, so if you need me to read tables out before you do interviews, just let me know.
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
He wants to use his... He's been looking for his headphones, he wants to use his Pikachu bath one. Oh, let's get my stream going. Should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Spread it rapper.
Hey, Matt, have you ever seen the old Dingle Dell?
No, I don't think so. What the fuck am I doing all this now?
That looked well sketchy, the old Dingle Dell.
That's the one now's really sketchy.
Well, it used to be kind of like the Singapore Sling.
Are you talking about corners or cocktails?
Corners.
Yeah. What did they change then?
So, Dingle Dell used to be more... I'll see if I can...
How the fuck do you take a picture of this QR code shit, Beth? Use a QR scanner. Can't find it. No, I need to do it on this phone.
Dingle
On the queue.
So,
Because my Twitter's on here.
So-
On yours.
a right, a left, and then a right.
A right, a left, and then a right, like a chicane. Then. Like a
Yeah, it literally used to be a chicane.
yeah. Well, that sounds more fun than what's there now.
I know, if I put it in Discord.
Oh, don't bother. I don't ever go on Discord. I'll Google it in a sec. Where did you find it?
Just type in old Dingle Dell Brands Hatch, and there'll literally be track maps, and you'll see that Dingle Dell's different. I only noticed it the other day when I was watching some old touring cars.
Go, Libby.
There's a Dingle Dell Inn in Cornwall.
Good afternoon, Christine. Hey, that Dingle Dell looks much easier.
I can't remember what thing I was watching.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, that might have been interesting, mightn't it? You certainly would have had to slow down.
Yeah, a lot more.
A lot more, yeah. Instead of just hopping over the curb and launching yourself into oblivion.
But
like I did a few times.
Graham Hill used to be flat out.
Yeah. Graham Hill, Ben.
Nice
Oh
area.
yeah, down at the bottom of the hill there, yeah.
Yeah, that literally used to be flat out. So instead of it coming to heading towards Paddock Hill and then going left. I literally just looped straight
Curve
left.
around, like, yeah.
How was Winston last night, Jamie?
Fantastic.
Good. And Leroy?
He was average last night.
Oh, just average.
Yeah.
Right, shoot both doors from his head and turn the living room light on. And just fill the glass back up the pot. Actually, don't matter, I'll go for water soon. Actually, I drink water when I'm racing because I'm a high performance athlete.
Whoa. Can we just back something up a minute? High performance athlete, yeah?
Yeah, man.
The same man whose fucking leg gives way every, like, God, how long?
How are we don't. Shh! You put the lights on, Floyd did. I told him to. Christmas.
Sit shit.
The mistletoe and what?
Yeah, the old thing good
As they go.
Is the Smith
look
start?
over and yeah, that looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Alright, Jammy boy. See you in the morning, mate. Love you. Love you. You wonder where the outfit is going to go. We're going to have to wait to sleep, I bet. Did it move last night? Evening PM. You well, buddy?
PN will sign up for Formula 1, won't he? With the new season.
Yeah, it's not, yeah, Formula 1 and ACC, yeah. He's already testing. He's already chose his GT3 car, provided his teammate wants to drive it.
Who's his teammate?
Well, because we're doing a qualification process, so we don't know yet.
Oh, right, okay. So there's somebody new.
Well, we don't know, because we'll be doing it. Fastest lap times will be in what group?
I see. Right.
Yeah, sort of fastest lap times will be in a certain groups. Like if you set an absolutely blistering lap time, Kelly, yourself, as capable of, you'll be in the pro category.
Yeah.
If you
Pro
set
Am
a
is
bang
there.
average lap time, like Dean Rusoki, could be pro am, provided the sign-ups are there, obviously.
Of course. So I thought the plan was to run GT3, ACC one night and Formula 1 the other. Is that not the plan?
I don't know.
Nothing set in stone.
No.
And was we not looking at doing the F1 returning that on a Sunday?
There's
That'll
been
be
many
me
an
doing
idea
ACC
floating
then.
at the minute.
We'll see.
Well, it depends on sign-ups. Who can do what at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
And officially wrapped up like a bastard.
Same as always, Kelly, with the procedure. You know,
Yep.
greetings, track guide with Dan.
Yeah.
Come back. There's the map of the track, and then get into the standings. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Get all through that sharpish so you can crack on.
mate, right there, I'm not really bothered. You know, if we go over, so we go, sort of thing.
Yeah. We had invites go out yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Christ, I haven't been watching my screen, I've been watching a laptop. Been looking at Dingle Dale, so that conjures up all kinds of weird things.
And Dan said to me the other day,
Hey up, sweaty lad.
Where's Mike gone?
in the other party.
Oh, what the hell?
In the other part,
I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a
See you
bit.
later.
Hey up, Sooty.
See you in about 2 seconds.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's a little late.
That good.
That good that he's speechless, mate.
Didn't get a word of it, to be fair. Yeah, sorry about that. You had pace last night.
You know DJ Phil put something in against you, Smithy, last night? Probably that pineapple thing. Yeah, you know that one with Dean, he put it in against you, he said I was avoiding Dean and Smithy just turned me around. And I sent him a message back. Saying Clive will not be penalised for this was due to Dean being I said pretty much I said, but in all fairness, if you look at your proximity errors, Clive was coming to be alongside you, they was red. So you should have arguably hit the brakes, not turned across him.
You had really good pace last night. No, me and Monkey couldn't catch you. Yeah, me and Monkey couldn't catch you.
Right, I'm winning the pro party chat, so I shall see you there.
Righto.
Ellie,
Yep. I'll see you on the podium.
podium.
Yeah. Where's Dan gone? Is Dan going to open up the comms room for us?
Little Lee's even alive.
Aha. Right, I'm going to the comms box.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck, guys. Hello. Alright? How you doing?
Could you?
Good.
Good.
Good, good. How was late night shopping?
Shit.
Yeah. Ain't it always? Yeah? Fuck all. Well, that's not so clever.
I can't hear anyone else in the chat. Oh?
Who can't you hear?
Dan.
You can't hear Dan? He's there. Talk to him, Dan.
Oh, you muted me. It's probably muted.
There you go.
Mute people. Never mute people.
You're not that kind of guy, are you?
No, I ain't got time for that crap.
You got time for that crap? That's what I like about you, Smithy. Straight talking. You got time for that crap? I'm glad you got here on time.
Oh yeah. I'm now eating. All I've cooked was a cut of chicken breast up, put it in the frying pan, and that's all I'm eating.
I was worried. I might have Liam, but I actually said don't bother.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
What,
Not
on
yet.
your own? Or do it with Liam? Yeah.
Liam.
I'd rather try and commentate underwater on my own than do it with Liam.
That's what the beer when Overtaker took the title.
Absolutely.
I don't
I'm going to try and
understand.
stop him for as long as possible, but it ain't going to happen, is it? Let's be honest.
You feel confident round here, Dan? No.
Yeah, but he'll be on hards, and I can't see hards not being any good round here.
No, that's true.
He's only got to hit a curb, and he's fucking gone.
And it's so easily done round here. God, I hated it last night.
I don't know how you got damaged second race, but Jesus, you were all over the gaff.
Yeah, both races, mate, was a disaster. Both of them. I had 4 pit stops in the second race.
Right, boys. I'm going to go enjoying Craig, so enjoy your stream, and I'll catch y'all later.
Well done, Dan. Best of luck, mate.
Cheers. See you on the podium.
Yeah, see you on the podium. Let's fuck that, innit?
But it didn't last time.
Yeah, I'll see you. Well, yeah, let's just leave it at that, shall we? And he's gone. And he's gone, Smithy. Yeah, as I say, you looked like you had really good pace in race 1. As I said, neither me or Smith or Monkey could catch you.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble, you see. I loaded up the default setting.
Yeah.
Set up. And I was saying to Arden, I was saying, fuck, I've loaded the wrong setup up, and I struggled to get round corners.
Yeah.
But it held nice, if you know what I mean, but it was a bit of a...
Yeah.
And then second race, I loaded the setup. That's fucking dog crap. I couldn't keep it on the track.
I find brands incredibly difficult anyway. You know what I mean? Like incredibly difficult.
I couldn't get near the pace of Ferraris and that.
No, I could get. No, I couldn't get near Shane. Absolutely not. You know, I kind of mid-table for 1 or 2 laps, but just couldn't keep the fucking thing on the track.
Yeah, see, I was lucky. When you looked at the end of race 1, I was slower than the other 6 cars that were behind me, if you know what I mean. But I was consistent each lap of 128 or whatever it was. But everyone else was like 126, 27.
Mate, and that's always been my philosophy, is to be consistent. But yeah, you know. But hey, I didn't even have that last night. As I said, I just fucking horrendous.
Yeah, last couple of weeks, to be fair.
Yeah, I've had a really shit run. Oh, I think whole season, to be fair, I think it's been my worst season. You know, I had some shockers in pro, but at least I was, getting to the end of races and not having 4 trips to the pits and stuff like that. So I think my whole season's been shocking, to be honest. But, and 50-50. Half of it's been bad luck, and half of it's been my own stupid mistakes.
I won't be very good next week. It's too fast a track.
I'm hoping to win. I really am hoping to win.
Fingers
Mind
crossed.
you, I say that every week. Well, I've got a good chance. I'm good at Daytona.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
We'll see. I'm trying to get some extra practice in this week, because I had no practice at all until I went on last night. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along. It's Thursday night, it's pro time here at Simplay, and for the likes of Matt Duffin in a Simplay way, we've only got 2 more chopping days till the end of the season, and he's going to take every advantage of those. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. Hope you're in good spirits this evening. My name's Kelly Davis, klf900 you might know me as. I'm joined in the comment box again by my good friend, and we must be good friends because I punted him off track last night, and competitor Clive Smith. Smithy, how are you?
I'm good. Well, if we weren't good friends, we certainly are.
Yeah, we must be. Yeah, we must be. We got that close last night.
Yeah, we've only got 2 more to go as well.
Absolutely, and here we are again at Brands Hatch GP in November in the night time. And luckily, it's not raining, just to add to that as well, because it couldn't be much worse, could it, Smithy?
It couldn't. It's cold out there, though. I'll let them have that one tonight. It is cold out there.
It is.
The gritters have been out.
Absolutely, it is chilly out there. You must be mad if you're on hard tyres tonight, but we'll talk about that a bit later on, because you might well be some people on hard tyres, or certainly one. So, where should we start? As normal on a Thursday night, let's get started with the track guide. Any second now, come up on your screen will be a fantastic track guide all about Brands Hatch from Unorthodox. Coming your way now.
Eau Rouge is one of those mythic corners. All the teams are lined up on that wall. Everybody's watching to see who's going to lift or who's going to carry the most weight. For the drivers, you all know, you really judge each other because it's one of those measures of bravery. Long approach, you come out that hairpin, you make your gear changes, you get up to speed. You start hugging the pit wall, you try and get as much aerodynamic benefit from hiding behind the wall.
And then how
all
brave
you're doing the whole way down is measuring the car and getting yourself absolutely critically prepared for what's about to happen. Because if you don't walk up to Eau Rouge with a very firm plan of what's going to happen, you land in trouble very quickly.
Hello.
And then the real last particular opportunity is
Another fantastic track guide from Daniel there around Brands Hatch. I'm hoping that we are still live. We've had a little bit of a problem with the lobby, so the lobby's been reset up, so I don't know if we're still live or not.
No one's live yet.
No, it don't sound like it.
Short of practice, no one live yet. Kelly, leave tables. What does that mean?
I don't know. Leave the tables.
Don't run through the tables. Yeah, don't run through the tables.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Leave tables. Right.
Right, apologies, we've had a problem with the lobby.
Yeah.
We'll go live in a moment. Don't do the tables, don't bother with the track map, just talk as normal, because I've set it up as a 5-minute practice like a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, you're live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a couple of technical issues, which we get from time to time on Project Cars. Kind of happens like that, doesn't it, Smithy?
It does. Not done everything perfection.
No, we certainly can't. We do our very best, but sometimes life is against us. Hopefully you saw all the track guide about Brands Hatch. I'll give you a couple of facts. We're on the GP circuit, and it is GP President. There we go. It's 2.4 miles or 3.9 kilometres, 9 turns. The lap record, the overall lap record, is a 1 minute 12.2. done by Adam Carroll in the A1 GP series, if anybody remembers that, in a Ferrari 2009 A1 GP. It's a FIA Grade 2 for both layouts, this and the Indy, and is still owned by Motorsport Vision, which it has been since 2004 and was opened in 1950. Brands Hatch, kind of love it or hate it kind of place. What are your feelings on it, Smithy?
It's always been quite a popular track actually with Simplay through the
it has.
season.
I mean, it's got to be up there as one of the best British tracks. Obviously, Silverstone being the Grand Prix one, and Donny being another fan favourite. I mean, I love it when the touring cars come here and they do the GP circuit at the end of the season. But as for driving it, I mean, as you know, I had an absolute mare last night, but I've never been good round here anyway. But I mean, you were going well last night. Do you particularly like the track, or just that's the way it goes?
To be honest, from Wednesday to Wednesday, I don't pick a controller up and practice. Just literally turn up on a Wednesday night, do the practice before the race. I find I manage to drive a bit better. But like I said, because this track's come up quite a few times, it's one of them tracks you know in your head, so you know when to brake. Do you know what I mean? It's like the track the other week.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Scooby-Doo about it.
Yep, absolutely, and I'm the same. I didn't pick a controller up or pick the wheel up until 5 o'clock last night. But as you say, we know the layout. Incidentally, you've just got. Sorry, mate. Just incidentally, you've got the driver standings coming up on your screen, or you have been running through them. I'm not going to run through them for you just at the moment because we've only got a couple of minutes left of practice, and all going through it all. Takes up so much time. We've only got a couple of minutes of practice and we'll be straight into qualifying, so we won't go through that tonight. But we kind of know what's going on, don't we, roughly?
We do, yeah, we do.
Overtaker is leading by 82 points over Daniel, and there's 108 points left available with tonight's and next week at Daytona. And he's leading Dan by 82 points. Dan leads Matt by a further 20. So unless things go terribly wrong for Overtaker, every race, and Dan, well, I mean, he's only 6 points left. And Matt's out of it. So I mean, let's face it. The big race here is Matt and Dan, really, isn't it? Is Unorth Dubs and Matt Himovic.
Well, yeah, depending on if he's on hard tyres tonight, I would be shocked if the man is on hard tyres tonight. Shocked. But if he manages to get round here on hard tyres, then
fair play to him. Yeah, absolutely. We've learned this about Overtaker, that he runs the hards mostly just about all the time, can't get on with the softs at all. So if he's on hards tonight, I mean, he'll be doing really well to get that round. It's cold here at Brands in November, that's for certain sure. And Dan was saying about the pit lane in. The pit lane out is a bit of a tricky one as well. Did you get caught out by that at all last night? Somebody coming out of the pits?
I did in practice. In the game I didn't. I think I actually lapped somebody in race one.
Oh, you must have enjoyed that.
For the first time ever, I actually went past somebody at the back, and normally it's the opposite way around. So yeah, that actually felt quite nice.
I think you're certainly getting better, Smithy, for sure. You're definitely getting better.
Now it's coming to an end. What do you expect?
yeah. Now we've all got to learn a different format. We get the hang of it. Let's just say hello to some people in the chat. Let's say hello to PN Motorsport, our super fan, of course. Remember to like and subscribe. He's always there and always supporting us. Mike Matthews, which is Peaceful Explosion, he said hello earlier. Smithy himself, and Audio Sport, which is me. Fury's granddad, good luck to everyone. Go Fury if he can. Now, young Joe Fury has hurt his hand. I don't know if he had an accident at work or whatever, but he's got an awful lot of pain in his hand. So don't expect any miracles from Fury tonight. And if he does retire early, he has got an excuse. He's got a doctor's note, basically, this week, as he hurt his hand. So hopefully can't be too serious because he's here with us this evening, but just to let you know, so who else we got? Peaceful Stepdad, good evening. Mummy D, good evening. All the usual kind of suspects, good evening. If you are just watching and you don't normally comment, then just say hello, because we love to hear from you, don't we, Smithy?
We always love a newbie.
Yeah, absolutely. We love people to chat to, and and you can ask us anything, really. Between the two of us, we know mostly anything. Well, between me, Smithy, and Google, we know pretty much everything.
We know everything. Yep.
Absolutely. So come and ask us. If you want to speak French, we're fluent. We're fluent. We're fluent. Just sadly not in French. So because we've got our French participants being where is Rich? Yes, Richie's in tonight, isn't he? And JM Grill, he's there as well. So
and Palaver's our only missing person from the first race that I can see.
Yeah, you might well be right, actually. And Plava not here again. We've seen a lot of him for the last couple of weeks, have we?
No, not the first races, we haven't.
No, we haven't. I don't know what he's up to and what keeps him away from race one, but no in Plava for the moment. Other than that, we've got Oh no, Sooty straight away. Look, Sooty's already got himself a. He nearly got out of the garage, and he's got himself a penalty of some description.
Hey, look, after last night, the Ferrari, him and Peaceful, they can get up in 1 minute 23s.
Absolutely, the Ferrari was flying. Shane was
night,
yeah, absolutely on one last night in the 23s. He was on pure pace. He was untouchable last night. So we'll see how the Ferraris go tonight. That's for certain, sure. And what was I going to? I was going to talk about something. It's Big Boy Brazier's 200th appearance. Was that right? Was that the stat that I was supposed to say? I'm sure it was. Yeah, he's on his 200th appearance, so I believe, tonight.
A lot of appearances.
Yeah. There were some others, and I can't remember what they are because I've got the brain power of an amoeba, which is a one-cell organism, in case anybody didn't know what an amoeba was. Maybe a goldfish. Goldfish. I got the brain memory of a goldfish. That'd be better. Everyone knows what a goldfish is. We digress already. Let's talk constructors, shall we? Because that is a battle that is still game on. Now, I think Matt was talking about it last night with Liam. So far as my knowledge, we haven't had a split winner drivers champion with the constructors, if you know what I mean. Did I explain that properly?
I think so.
If usually who's won the drivers is won the constructors, right? But that's not going to happen this year unless Overtaker can pull out some even more miracles than he normally does, because he's pretty much been on his own most of the season. At the moment it's Jaeger Motorsport, which is Matt Himovic and Gary 131. They're leading at the moment 22 points ahead of Love Island Bombshells, which is Dan, Unorthodox, and Craig, which is Little Leech. That is the constructors' battle that's on our hands. There's 22 points between the two. Jaeger out in front at the moment. Now, this is going to be. I don't know if it favours the Audi slightly over the Merc here this evening, but certainly next week the Audi is supposed to. Yeah, the Audi is supposed to be in real trouble next week at Daytona. So the Love Island boys need to get this done tonight. They need a strong result. So we'll see how that pans out for them, because next week the Mercs are going to be mighty at Daytona.
Yeah, I agree with you there, 100%. Daytona's not looking good for the Audi.
Yeah, so which is going to be good for us next week, as the dominating person is Max Mulder in Pro-Am, and he's in an Audi, so it would be nice to take some points off him.
Good boy, Adrian, 122.7 for quality so far.
Absolutely, that's flying, isn't it?
Yeah, that is flying.
Yeah, only two men in the 22s at the moment. Big Boy Brazier and Unorthodox.
Big for that. Oh,
yeah.
Overtaker jumped up to third. Big was third.
He was, yeah. So it looks like the Audis are going well tonight. Then there's a couple of Mercs there. Actually, quite a lot of Mercs, being Matt, Gary, and Halsey, all in Mercedes. Then another Audi, then a Merc, then another Merc. So there's a lot of Mercs and Audis, isn't there? Where's Peaceful in all this?
Yeah, right at the back. Peaceful's last. I'm surprised him and Sati at the back after last time. Like I said, they're struggling a bit looking at that.
Yeah, Sati's probably decided.
We could have a big upset tonight, you know. Max just jumped Overtaker and took third in the Merc. We could have a big upset tonight, you know. None of the big boys could finish in the top three. That'd really stir it up a bit.
Well, best of the rest is Jamie anyway, isn't he? After the top three, yeah. So he's no longer can't win the championship. He's the only. He's in fourth place at the moment, but he can't score enough points. The only people who are left in this championship, and you know, it's a numbers game really. Is Overtaker, Matt, and Dan are the only ones who are left who can win the championship. But I was going to say it's going to take something pretty special.
to overtake a done by the look of that. I'm surprised because he's going to struggle, I think, being behind Matt and Dan and Jamie around this track.
Yeah, we know Jamie's quick on the starts, he's a pad man. We know Dan works on his starts with the on wheel.
I'm excited to see the battle between the two brothers, Gary in 7th and Little Leach in 8th.
Yeah,
Little Leach is normally more consistent than Gary. Gary's paces are normally a little bit quicker, but Little Leach is more consistent, I find, for a race.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Yeah, they've both good racers, both very good racers, and we'll see how they get on tonight. Because I say the constructors is constructors is what is up for grabs, and being constructors champion is better than being a normal champion, isn't it, Smithy?
Well, I only know how to win one. Not this year, I'm afraid. We've already crowned our winner for that.
Absolutely, yeah. You couldn't do 3 years in a row, and I haven't got any championships to my name whatsoever. So, yeah.
I've been lucky with teammates. No disrespect to Arden.
To be fair,
I feel I got a few more points this season though, as a teammate.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, I think your second half of your season's been really, really strong. But I mean, Argent is running second in the championship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's made a really good job of this year. So and he's had a strong second half of the season. So you boys have been making the Acura work. So unfortunately not enough just to take that constructors this year. But of course we all change for next season. We haven't quite know exactly what's happening because Jamie goes a little bit faster.
We've got D-Big separating Matt and overtaking now.
As D-Big gets a little bit up on the curb there and turns the back end around, but D-Big's right up there, isn't he? Audi seems to be strong here.
Yeah, the last week or so he's been up there in qualifying now, if you remember, but race he's been quite far at the back. He's had a couple of mishaps during the race, unfortunately, D-Bigs.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes your season goes like that, and sometimes, things happen. I know.
Jump back to 6th. Push Little Leach and Gary back to 8th and 9th.
Yeah. Holty's improved throughout the season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it's nice to see him and Fury next to each other on the grid at the moment.
Yeah, and Fury seems to be hanging on with that.
Two French lads have struggled again this week.
Yeah. I don't feel like
the form that they were hitting.
I don't feel like Richie's ever quite got on top of this. We were expecting more from him for the season, weren't we? And
yeah, from what he was talking about.
Yeah, I mean he's highly rated driver, and you might find it's just the car doesn't suit him, and given another choice, he might have drove something different or whatever, or it takes a couple of seasons just to get up to speed with these guys. Unfortunately, we change games for next season. I thought Peaceful was going to hold on to that. Instead, he backs it into the wall. Another rear wing, please, Mr. Ferrari. I thought he was going to hold on to that. That would have been lovely.
That would have looked nice on camera, that would have.
It would have, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would have been a lovely one for the highlights. Smoky Devil in the Ferrari. He's up in 10th at the moment. He's only a second off the pace. The top 9, look, are only just separated by 1 second all the way down to 9th, look.
Yeah, we say about their times compared to our times, but like you say, from 1 to 10, they'd be on pole on it in the pro-am.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Shane was the only man in the 23s last night in quali pace. I don't know, Max might have dipped into the 23s as well. So yeah, there was only a couple of people in the 23s. On that pace, I would have been rubbing shoulders with JM Grill.
Yeah, I would have probably been 17th, which ain't quite on there, but that's where I'd been.
I think I might well have been. I went a tad quicker than JM Grill, but only.
Little Leach has jumped Gary. Look, just last lap, he jumped in the 7th, put a bit of a gap between them.
absolutely. So Dan's done, Matt's done.
Thought Gary was quick around here, to be fair.
Yeah, you'd think he knows his way around, wouldn't you? But I mean, even if you know the track well, doesn't mean you like it, does it?
No, true.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what's happened. Jamie was on pole when he's still on pole. So it's Big Boy Brazier on pole, and Orthodubs is second place on the front row with him. The second row is made up from Matt Himovich and D Biggs. Third row is Overtaker and Holty. Seventh and eighth is Little Leech and Fury. Gary and Smoky Devil are 9th and 10th. And 11th and 12th is Peaceful and Sutty Apex are 11th and 12th. Richie and JM Grill. There's a lot of teammates very close to each other, certainly towards the back there. So that's how they line up for race 1. Smithy.
Not a bad place to be starting, to be fair. This first corner on this track is a nightmare, I found yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to correct what I got wrong, it's Fury's 200th race start tonight. 200 race starts. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That is impressive, yep.
Yeah, so it's Fury's 200th race start. He is racing with a bad hand. Was it an accident at work? Fury's granddad, can you tell me, was it an accident at work? I know he's damaged his hand.
Hey, we've all been that age.
We've all been that age, mate. Yeah, let's hope it's not the hand that he...
The old magazine.
That's it. Let's hope it's not the hand that he favours.
Oh, FHM.
FHM. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say Max Power, but yeah.
Oh yeah, all that, yeah.
Yeah, not quite Max Power. Not quite.
Men's health.
Yep. Oh dear. Anyway, moving on.
Money. Who's your money on?
Good question, mate. Actually, good question. I don't know. Have you got somebody in mind?
I see it hard to be past Jamie, to be fair.
Yeah, there is somebody who I would like to say, but I'm not going to.
You can say Sutty, you could still pull it from 13.
You could actually, it's doable. If anyone can do it, Sutty can do it. I'm gonna say Holty, which is kind of random, but Ricky, if I've just ruined your race, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Holty, mate.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
See you quality too.
The commentator's curse, it's real. Believe, people, it's real. 24 laps of this one. Pit window is lap 4 to lap 14. Unlike the pro boys, they have a window. Oh, look, here we go. We're syncing up, waiting for the lights. Engine notes rise. 1, 2, 3, lights and green and go. And it's the two Audis with a good start. They're quite evenly matched. Matt has to slip back in behind Dan, but Jamie's got a cracking start. Really pulled away from that one and he's away. Dan in second, Matt in third. Matt's got D Biggs up by the side of him as they come up into whatever this curve's called. I did have it in my head, but I can't remember now. Everyone through cleanly as they drop down into Graham Hill for the first time, and that's Fury with a wiggle there. That probably hurt his hand a little bit catching that, but he's in there with Little Leech, and as the rest of them.
This is very clean.
Yeah, was there a bit of something going on towards the back? Smokey and Sutty right at the back, still at the moment. As we're up to Dingle Dell for the first time, as they come up to Dingle Dell, which is an awful corner. But Jamie has pulled a second or so over Dan already. And
Overtaker stopped right down in the way.
D Biggs has got past Matt as well somewhere that we didn't see. So D Biggs is up into third. So it's Audi 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Mercedes 4 and 5 as Holty's gone up. And where is Overtaker? As you said, it's gone right backwards. Who was that? Is that Holty? Was it?
Yeah.
He was lucky to get that stopped. You get disqualified for that one, going through there sideways at the wrong speed.
This man's struggling.
Yeah, he does seem to be.
Did he need to win race 1, was it? I think he's going back and he's like, what's going on?
Yeah, he is going backwards a little bit, isn't he? But he's down the inside of Overtaker. Overtaker gets him back because he's got the inside line, but Overtaker goes deep. Little Leech are going to try and go up the inside, and he's got the inside line. He's got the job done. Overtaker on the power as they come down Pilgrim's Drop. Apparently, this is, and up to Hawthorne Hill. As they come round, Overtaker's still looking for a way through. There's no real where to overtake round here. Not properly. Not, you know, on this bit, is there?
No, I felt Monkey Boy. Oh, Undertaker's up. I wonder if he is on hards. He's got big damage now.
He has, yeah. Oh, that's Little Leech.
Round.
Did he have a tap from Sutty there? I don't know if he did. That's him round. Don't collect Smokey on the way.
No.
So Matt's still behind D Biggs at the moment, and Jamie 2nd and a half now, clear of Dan in 2nd place. D Biggs in 3rd, Matt in 4th. As they come round, Fury up into 5th.
Right, last.
What's that?
Little Leech dropped right to the back. That ain't going to do the Love Island bombshells any good.
No, not at all. That's not good points.
I can well imagine what Dan is calling him in the party.
Fury's had a problem. Fury's dropped back. Yeah, he's gone back to 10th, so he must have had a... where was that? Just after Paddock Hill Bend, so he probably went deep in Paddock Hill.
That he great from dropping it from the back.
He is, yeah, considering he started dead last, didn't he?
Big, he's loving this track.
Yeah, so keep an eye on Sutty. Holty's race already ruined. That'd be for me tipping him for the win.
He's like the 6th as well. The Ferraris have pulled a lot of places back from the start.
Yeah, you're right, they certainly have, and yeah, they're going well for the moment. We'll see how the consistency goes and how they get on. So Matt crawling all over the back of D Biggs now, looking for a way through. As I said, there's not too many overtaking opportunities on this track. It's narrow, old school track, not too many heavy braking opportunities. The obvious one is into Druids, which is the hairpin. So we've now come in around Paddock Hill Bend, and this coming up to here, that's Druids round there, and that's probably one of the slowest sections of the course, and that's where it's possible to overtake. It's down through here as well, Graham Hill Bend. It's possible to overtake there, but when you get out on the GP, I always found out just here, as Matt has a look down the inside, that's
possible in the pits. I know you've got to say what pit window is, lap 4 to...
Lap 4 to 14, so he's within his window, so he probably had damage, hadn't he?
Yep. Yeah, we saw that, didn't we? We saw that he had big, he's still in, he's obviously got big damage.
Yeah, absolutely, and...
You can lose a lot of time pitting. I found last night when I got damaged in the 2nd race, I was in there for 40-some seconds, and that I thought I'd catch people, but you don't catch people on this short track.
No,
he'll probably end up in 14th now, to be fair. And he's still in the pit. He's now coming out here, he's got a long race ahead.
He has got a long race ahead, and probably a fruitless one by the sounds of it. Just jumping into the chat, Fury's granddad can't say on here, Kelly, but he's possibly broken 2 fingers. Well, there we go. I hope it's not a repetitive strain injury, yeah, Fury might well have been doing his 200th race with 2 broken fingers. Matt has a look round the outside at Surtees, probably just trying to put D Biggs off a little bit. I
have no idea where you overtake around here, where he's going to overtake. It's like every corner's shut off, basically.
Well, as I said, up the hill here, if you can get up the inside, well, I'm sure D Biggs is going to have it covered off every time. You can get up the inside just here, but as you get onto the GP loop, you need superior horsepower to do it along this straight, and it's a narrow straight. If D Biggs keeps himself together and keeps his line, then Matt's got a real problem in front of him.
Yeah, and like you say, he's now 2 seconds behind Dan. It's a slight gap for Matt to catch Dan, as you know. Sutty's in the pits.
Sutty is in the pit, he's in and he's out of the pit, so
Harry's having a quiet race in 5th, picking the points up. qualified in 10th, wasn't it? And he's 5th.
Yeah, yeah, you're quite right.
Head below the water.
He's not bothering his teammate too much 4 seconds down the road, and not being bothered by Peaceful too much 3 seconds back. So Gary in a bit of no man's land right at the moment, but long way to go. It's only lap 5.
Oh yeah, did you not find last night? After like lap 9, it was still like.
Oh yeah.
It just went on and on, didn't it?
It did. It
I
was
said to
never
Arden,
ending.
I was struggling to concentrate.
Yeah, it seemed to be never ending, and I understand why it's 24 laps, because it's only a 1 minute 20 race pace, 1 minute pro-am race pace, 1 minute 30 lap, you know, compared to like Silverstone where we were, where it's nearly a 2 minute lap, and Spa and places like that. Do you know what I mean? 2 minute laps.
Yeah.
But a little leech in, as you can see. But yeah, but 24 laps just seems like it doesn't seem like a 1 minute 30 lap, does it? It seems to go on. Oh, he's missed his pit box.
Smokey and JM Griller in.
Yep, all those guys in. Smoky Devil gets another front bumper, but just like another smashed up one, really. So obviously all the new parts have gone to Peaceful and Safe. As Matt continues to give pressure to D Biggs, and I think this one's going to run. As I said, if D Biggs keeps keeps himself together, and
all the way to the end, this could be.
Yeah, it could be if that's what Matt is going to be hoping for now, that he can force D Biggs into a mistake. That's what he's
Gary's
going
in the pits.
Gary takes his pit stop, and pit lane entry as well. That's another hard one here, isn't it? You know, you've got to
I struggle to see where you slow down. That's the bit I struggle to find.
Yeah. Oh, Gary's overshot his pit box as well. What's the matter with these boys? He's supposed to be pros, honestly. Nice to see Daft Punk are back in the pit lane doing the pit stops with their see-through technical.
Yeah, I was going to say they're a bit jittery.
Yeah, it's their see-through suits, isn't it? Just like Daft Punk wears. More French references there. Daft Punk French. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. Nope.
Well, there you go. Every day's school day.
Every day. Yep, learn something new every day.
Yeah, absolutely. So Gary's still in the pits. Overshot his pit box, which had cost him a few more seconds. Matt's still staring out the back of D Biggs. Got traffic.
Now coming up to traffic.
Yeah, they are. And who is that traffic? Dan's coming up he's coming up behind Overtaker. And Smokey in between as well.
You don't see Overtaker getting lapped too often.
No, you don't. Is he going to be compliant and get out of the way?
He might do for Dan. I don't know about a few others that held him up in the past.
Yeah, he's got straight out of the way for a little flash of the lights and moved straight out of the way. So that was nice. Dan will be happy to have cleared him reasonably quickly. D Biggs and Matt have cleared past Smoky Devil and continuing on their way. Matt and Dan used to be D Biggs and Dan used to be teammates, constructors champions 2 years in a row, 2 seasons in a row. So it is all good. It's Richie in. The Underfrog is in for his mandatory pit stop on lap 8 at the moment of 24. Peaceful Explosion taking a lot of track there. He's currently in 5th at the moment. Hasn't stopped yet, has he? Peaceful? No.
Fastest man on track currently is Jamie Big Boy Brazier of a 1:24.5, and Dan is they're the only two in the 1:24. There's 2 seconds quicker than anybody else on track.
Absolutely, they're in a zone, aren't they? They're in a zone, and you know, Jamie's trying to keep his head down, and Dan's trying to catch him. These two, great racing with these two as well. As Matt takes, just at the top of Dingle Dell there, just has a little bit of a moment on the grass, no real harm done, can regroup and get back on it.
I wonder if I reckon Matt will jump D Biggs in the pit.
We're going to find out, mate. We're going to find out right now.
I reckon he'll jump him.
Let's see who's got the quick pit stop. They both know how to play the game, Smithy, so let's see. They're going to be screaming and shouting. Matt's already moving. Where's D Biggs? D Biggs is moving too. It's going to be fine.
That was quick.
Yeah. In fact, D Biggs was quicker, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was very quick.
Oh, Matt's touched the wall on the way out as well. And that didn't help matters. Fury in between the two of them now. Yeah, that'll
And
upset
your tyres
Matt.
are cold when you come out of there, like last week. You have to watch the tyres after the pits.
Yeah, you're quite right. I mean, Matt would normally be spitting bricks right about now because he's lost out to these, but he's 30 now, so he's matured.
Yeah,
he's going to take this.
Yeah. He'll find his reaction speed slow gradually.
Yeah, and he's going to take it all in his stride. He's going to be laid back, and he's going to go, no bother. That
He'll soon need glasses for driving glasses.
Absolutely, he'll have his little cup of Horlicks right next to him.
Yeah.
On the other side, he'll have a Saga catalogue, eyeing up a cruise.
Big 3-0 now. He's hit the milestone.
Yeah, got his Sun Life insurance policy there as well, So.
I'm not a puppy. I'm a real boy. As I would say.
Yep. Well, you say that. I spoke to him earlier on video call, and he was wearing a Homer Simpson onesie. So, yeah, maybe he hasn't grown up at all. But we will see. We'll see what Matt's mood is like after all that. He has said he missed out badly in the pits there, but that's the way it goes.
Fury's still in the pit though, isn't he?
Yeah, Fury's still in pit. Yeah, Matt had good pace, didn't he? Matt and D-Biggs had good pace. So, I mean, Matt can sit there.
Carry on.
I would say Matt can sit there and wait for Fury to pit. He's got to pit the next 4 laps anyway.
Be good to see them Big Boy and N-Dub's pit.
Yeah,
Dan,
see if they.
Dan might knock a second off if he has a quicker pit than. But like you say, they both know the game, don't they? Is that 30 round, is it?
Yeah, that's you had a moment, so he's now slow.
Who's Big Boy. He's the Big Boy. Oh no.
Was it? Oh yes, it was.
Down. Yeah, Jamie. Oh no, that's handed down to me. Jamie won't be happy with that.
Oh, what happened there? Where's my stream? I'm going to go on the stream and try and watch that a little bit. That was Little Leech getting out of shape, wasn't it?
Dan's in the pit. Was that Little Leech? I thought it was Sutty.
Oh no, I think it was Little Leech. Little Leech collected. So was it? I'm going to have to go back a little bit now. You keep an eye on what's going on, and I will have another look.
Just write that 10 down if you get a chance, or if you've already done it. Well, they're both in. N-Dubs and Big Boy are in the pits.
Yep.
Now come on. See who that was. Have a congrats.
You just want to go back a little bit on these things, and it goes back all the way. It goes back about.
Always come out in traffic.
Yeah.
D-Big has come out in front of Big Boy Brazier.
Oh, Jamie is not going to be happy about all that. I can't find it now. I thought it was Little Leech. I thought it was Little Leech.
Could well have been.
Yeah, he come across. He lost it. Came across and collected Jamie. That was unfortunate. Damned unfortunate.
Don't know if anyone in the chat could help us out.
That's
with
Jamie.
That one.
That's Jamie again.
Oh.
It's going from bad to worse now. It was all under control, and then all of a sudden, one mistake. Maybe he's now feeling a little. Maybe he's just overdriving a little bit now.
Oh, I just saw a controller go past the window. I reckon he's getting a bit.
It could be.
Yeah. Thrown at the TV screen in a minute.
Well, I wouldn't blame him.
Changed it up a bit. Dan, D-Biggs, and Matt. Oh, Fury
that's
round.
Fury.
Oh, nearly collected Matt.
Oh, that was so close. Stay there. Oh, nearly collected Jamie as well. So the one-arm bandit.
Concentration at the moment. See, it's only lap 11. There's still another 11 laps. 12 laps to go.
I know. A lapse of concentration.
A long way to go. Yeah,
lapse of concentration from these pro boys. The one-arm bandit, he's just dropped it. And
be nice to know if overtakers on hards or softs. He's got probably the hardest person to overtake coming up now as well.
Oh, Sutty Apex.
Yeah, he won't give him an inch.
He's never been a problem for me. Never been a problem for me, but all the time I was in pro, he was my teammate, so funny that.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah. Got to scrap on with these two, that's for certain, sure.
Oh, Sutty's taking some rum lines, I know that much.
He is, that was quite a corner. Quite a hop over the curb. Oh, and Sutty's lost it.
My mum used to say that's karma.
Could well be. Goes around, comes around.
Yeah, literally.
Yep. So, out in front, well, not technically out in front's Peaceful Explosion, actually.
Yep.
And he hasn't stopped yet. He's going to have to stop in a minute because he's only got a couple of laps left before he has to stop. And so it's Dan in second place now. D-Pigs now in third, still in front of Matt. Now 3 seconds in front of Matt as Matt had to negotiate the spinning Fury. And yeah, so it's all kind of changed around a bit. I'm trying to reset my laptop again because it's my laptop's crashed more than I did last night. So as you can imagine, the laptop's had it.
Oh, Smokey's. I don't know if Smokey's back in or is this first time?
Look at the state of that Ferrari.
That is banged up.
Yeah, that's beat, isn't it? I used to have a Cortina like that.
Richie's up to 6th. Has he pitted yet?
Yeah, Richie's pitted, so...
he's having a good race, up to 6th.
Yeah, so where does that put Richie compared to Peaceful? I don't know what the drop-off is for a pit stop here. I don't think it's...
I think it's about 23, isn't it? It's not silly long. 23,
No.
25?
Could
it's
be.
not 30 like the other ones.
No, so that would see... If when Peaceful stops, that would put him in front of... Richie, just behind Jamie by the looks of it.
I agree with you. That's probably where he'll come out, I would have thought.
Yeah.
We haven't actually got anyone close on track at the moment. We've got Matt. Jamie's a second behind Matt. Matt's 2 seconds behind D-Biggs. D-Biggs is 6 seconds behind Dan in second. There ain't a lot of people close on track at the moment.
I'm sure they will get there, because this is one of these tracks that...
everybody catches everyone quickly.
Yeah.
We'll see now where Peaceful comes out.
Yep, Peaceful's into pit stops. He's another one that knows how to play the game, and must be censorship on the overalls of the mechanics because it's all blurred out. Yeah, they've just come back from a movie shoot.
Director's party.
yeah, from a director's cut. Peaceful's out.
Right,
where is he? Exactly where we said he would be. God, we're good at this, aren't we, mate?
We're getting good. We are getting good. Next week we should be able to predict 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah, absolutely. We are the supreme dream team.
How much the season's changed though from the Overtaker dominating the first half to the second part of the season. He's not so much struggled, but not had the best of luck.
Yeah, and is it the rest of the field catching him up, or is it bad luck for him, or is it not that suits him? We believe that he's on hard tyres. We believe that he only runs hard tyres, and you've got to say, sorry,
it could cost him.
It could cost him, yeah. But I mean, let's face it, he can afford to lose a few, can't he?
Well, not too many more, I wouldn't have thought.
Well, I mean, where is he at the moment? He's still up in 9th, and 9th would give him... let me give my laptop another slap and see if I can find out what...
as long as it is a laptop you're slapping.
Yeah. Now I've got to remember where race results... I don't know. I haven't really. Yes, it is race results. Right. Okay. For 9th place is 7 points. So he still gets 7 points. Dan takes 25. If Dan takes 25 from where he is, and he only takes 7, so that's 18.
Add 18 on to Dan's.
Yeah, 18 on to Dan's. That would put him still 60 something off the lead. So, do you know what I mean? It's not really going to ruin Overtaker's championship.
No.
But
will the Lambo be good at Daytona?
Will the Lambo be good at Daytona? It's a quick car. You know, it's got pace to it. We were talking about this the other night with somebody. The Lamborghini, when you drive it, sounds incredibly fast because it's got a very screamy kind of engine, you know. And yeah, so it always feels like you're always like, you know, going with your hair on fire type thing, you know. But it is a quick car, so yeah, I think the Lamborghini will
Is
hold its own.
Daytona American?
Yes, yeah, it's an oval with an
infield.
infield.
Warmer with it?
Oh, that was Matt all out of shape just for a second, but he pulled it all back in again because he's got Jamie caught him up and all over the back of him. Yeah, sorry, mate.
This is for third, isn't it? This is Jamie's going to be 1 and 3rd after losing out the first.
Absolutely,
Did anyone in the chat ever let us know about what happened with Jamie? Did anyone see?
No, they didn't. Fury's granddad saying that Ferrari looked similar to your car last night, Kelly. Yeah, well, no need of that, Tony. So, you know, no need to be like that. It was pretty beat. I think my Porsche was 6 inches shorter than everybody else's Porsche. The way I smashed it off every wall. This is hot enough, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is, yeah.
Jamie's looking very racy, isn't he?
See, I had
Biggs
this
isn't far
problem
away.
last night with Monkey Boy. As soon as he got behind me, I went to pot. Nerves kicked in. I didn't know what to do.
I think I was about a second behind that at the time. Yeah, trying to catch you as well.
For me, it's easier to move out the way and let somebody pass and try and race them and clean them out because I'm very early on the brakes, which I think Monkey Boy noticed because a couple of times he had to brake and go left a bit. Oh, Matt's gone wide.
He has gone wide, but he was enough ahead just to hold D Biggs off a little bit. Matt's starting to get a little bit loose out there.
Yeah, the Audi's going to hold more in the corners, isn't it?
I was egging you on last night. Oh, Jamie has a bit of lag, bit of a moment, I think. Yeah, he dropped off just a little bit. I was egging you on last night. I think you were going wheel to wheel with, was it Max? Might have been Max, and I'm like, hold him up, and Smithy, hold him up. Don't get out of the way. Don't get out of the way. Hold your line. I was like screaming down the headset for you to not jump out of the way. And,
no, well, sometimes you just have to let them go because they're quicker than you. There's no point even trying. Do you know what I mean? You end up messing it up for yourself, and then if you do come together, you lose places. And
picking your battles. Picking your battles is the key. But I think you should pick a few more personally. But let's see what game we end up on next and how that suits you.
Well, somebody's off.
Who was that?
Big boy.
Oh no!
Again.
We said he was looking racy, but just there again, isn't it? The same kind of spot.
Time to rejoin. Who's next? Oh, here comes Peaceful.
Yeah, Peaceful's now going to be hunting him down. What is that curve? Clark, no, Surtees, that is. He lost it on Surtees. I kept losing it at Surtees as well. And
I think he's lost it a couple of times. Maybe once there before.
Yeah. It's a tricky little corner for some cars.
Catching D-Big for second.
He is. He's back.
Yeah,
just a minute ago it was Jamie all over the back of Matt. Matt's now on the back of Dom D Biggs.
Yeah, so Matt's got 10 seconds nearly over Big Boy now.
Yeah, that hurt Jamie. Something rotten that spin. So yeah.
Two teammates are up close. I ain't seen much of Gary. Where's he gone?
Yeah, where is Gary?
He's not even in the race. He's disconnected.
Oh, when did he go?
I don't know. I just thought Gary's quiet and he's not even on the track.
Gary hasn't collected loads.
No, exactly.
Well, what happened there then?
That's Constructors took a bit of a dent.
Yes, that's going to be no score. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have to
get points then. Dan needs to be shouting down that mic, Little Leech. Pull your finger out and get some points.
He's got 10 seconds.
This is a big points. This is Little Leech.
Well, just hold on to those and not let Sutty catch you will be one thing. But he's got 10 seconds.
Sutty, aren't they? They're coming to lap Sutty.
They are coming up to lap Sutty.
What's he going to do? Is he going to let the two boys race?
No, he's getting right out of the way, look. Right out of the way. He'll be in a party with Matt anyway. Because Matt and Gary and Peaceful and Sutty all...
I don't know what's happened with Gary. Is he in the chat? Has he said anything? I didn't even realise he disconnected.
No.
Hopefully it won't.
Jamie retired? Has Jamie gone as well?
Yep.
Jamie's gone.
Big Boy Brazier's left.
And
he won't be happy, Bunny.
No.
Santa Claus won't be dropping anything off to him this year.
No, absolutely. We don't know what happened to Gary. We haven't seen anything from Gary in the chat, but we've had Jamie's put in there what horse, something or other.
Horseradish.
Horseradish, yeah. Horsepower.
Yeah, horsepower.
Yeah, horsehair.
Yeah, horsehair.
Oh, it's going to sound like an episode of Blankety Blank now. Target reference.
Well, Peaceful. This is great for Peaceful. Fourth place. Richie fifth.
Yep. Holty in 6. All good results for these guys.
Because we're seeing the Overtaker in 8th. Like I say, this is probably is this the lowest down Overtaker's finished all season?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading the chat and PN has put dad duties. Is that for Gary? Was Gary had to shoot off for a little one? I don't know.
I reckon that's what it is. Yeah.
If Matt's on the podium, he'll tell us what's happened to Gary. So what are we left? 4 laps to go. Dan out in front. He's got 8 seconds now over D Biggs, who's still got Matt crawling all over the back of him, trying to take that second place because the race is on in the championship for second place. And Dan's coming up behind his teammate. Is that? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, little Leach. Give him a push. Give him a push, Dan. Push him along. Get him up a few places. I know how Dan feels. Like I said, the season eyes of Little Leach, the amount of carrying you have to do is ridiculous.
Oh, I know. It must hurt your back.
It's like you're scoring for the team of 3.
It must have been terrible for you. And I mean, mate, and you had to endure Matt as a teammate as well the season before that.
Oh, I've gone through 3 PlayStation controllers.
I bet. Yeah.
Pressing that R2 button to get me going.
Yeah. just crush the pad in your hand trying so hard. Oh, look at this. D Biggs. Matt was going to have a look at the inside up into.
Oh, he's got him.
No. D Biggs got the inside at the bottom of Graham Hill.
This has been a great little battle, these two.
Oh, look, Matt's. Oh, that's Matt. I thought Matt had the overlap there. Has he got the overlap?
Yeah, no.
He has. D Biggs going to have to give him room. Job done. I said Matt would do it there if he was going to do it anyway. It took him 21 laps to do it, right?
Yeah, great place to do it. D Biggs has had a hell of a race, mind.
Yep, he's had a. He's
been
had
a while since we've seen him up in the top 3. This year.
Yeah, I don't think he has gelled with that Audi quite as well as he did with the Porsche, because he was good with the Porsche, really good.
Is he going to push? Do you reckon he's going to push? Got 3 laps to go.
Don't know, might do. Matt has got a mistake in him. Yeah. We've seen a couple
Matt's good at defending, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's good all round, isn't he? You know, he's good at all of it, but no one's without a mistake.
No, nobody's perfect.
No.
Smokey's had a race to forget, probably.
Yep.
I expected more of James Grill this season. I thought maybe he'd do a little bit better than he has done.
Pro's difficult, mate. It really is. It really is tough, you know. And you know, give the guy a chance. He's 71 years old.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Got about the age actually.
Him and
Matt being 30.
Yeah, him and Matt are, you know, in the same care home. Dear. It's, you know, it's, as I said, it is really tough in pro, and you know, from my couple of seasons in there, it's got a lot tougher, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? The Overtaker is you know, is a force to be reckoned with, and Holty's made huge improvements. His own teammate is so incredibly highly rated. Do you know what I mean? I tip my hat to all the pro drivers, to be fair. It's tough. It really is tough. Although mostly the driving standards are a bit better.
Yeah, definitely the driving standards are better.
Mostly. It's not always works out like that. Sometimes Pro can be can get excitable. As we're into the last couple of laps now, so it's still down. He's got a good 10 seconds now off Matt. Matt is holding station comfortably in front of D-Biggs now for third place. Peaceful's had a great run in fourth. He's 22 seconds off the lead, but he's going well and in fourth place.
Did he just run us through the bottom of the tables for the who's looking to in the bottom three? Who would, if we'd have carried on another season, would have?
Oh, who would have been relegated?
Looking to get relegated.
Looking to get relegated. As it stands, without this race, before this race, at the bottom was Smoky Devil, then JM Grell, and then Fury would have been. I mean, Fury's been down in Pro-Am before. He was a Pro-Am champion on my first full season, and I was going to say I raced him for the championship, but that's not really fair. He kind of raced and won a lot, and I came second a lot, you know, because it wasn't. I didn't really race him for the championship. I mean, he just kind of destroyed it. And that's when he went into the Merc, and he hasn't really looked back since. But if we were going to have a relegation, then that would have been your bottom three at the moment.
Jumped over Tiger.
He has. How did he do that? He was 10 seconds behind him.
Had a moment.
bit.
Yeah, don't make them hard to letting him down, I think.
Yeah, well, they might have warmed up by now.
God, points for Little Leach and the bombshells with Dan taking a win and possibly a Farcio Lapio.
Yep, it's going to be really strong points for Love Island. It's going to be interesting. They were 22 behind. Jaeger. Matt obviously still scoring highly in second place.
They'll be about 16 behind, won't they? 15, 16.
Something like that. We will see after it all pans out. D-Big still having a look at Matt, still not giving it up as Dan comes.
An ultimate lap.
Yep, comes round. Surtees, is that Surtees? I get these mixed up without my track guide in front of me. He's certainly coming round to the last corner, and look, backed off it now. Don't do anything dumb, Daniel. No, that's it. Just flash your lights a bit. Oh, look, he's waiting for his teammate. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, he's waiting for Little Leach.
Yeah, waiting for Little Leach. I come across the
line.
line.
I know how you feel, Dan. You have to wait.
Yeah. And Matt's going to come in second. D-Biggs right behind him. Really good run from D-Biggs there. And we've got to wait a little while, but here comes Peaceful Explosion. Another good run from Mike. I haven't seen him go backwards, do any pirouettes at all. No Peaceful pirouettes. He's going to come across the line in fourth place. Fifth place is going to be, it's looking like Richie, but he's got, no, he hasn't got Holty.
That's his teammate, that's Jan Grill.
That's his teammate. A lap down behind him, so it's going to be Richie's going to be in fifth place as long as he doesn't drop it by the time he gets to the line. Holty having a bit of a moment at Dingle Dell, and he's only got 4 seconds in front of Fury, so he doesn't want to go and drop. Mind that's his teammate, so his teammate might give him a chance. 200 races for Fury, probably not the one he was looking for, to be honest, but Fury's going to come across the line in 7th with possibly 2 broken fingers, mind, to be fair, you know, so you know, that could be on the upshift or downshift, I don't know. And that's your race done. Let's run through your classifications. And it's Unorthodox with another win under his belt. Matt coming second. D-Biggs is in third. Peaceful Explosion is fourth. Richie fifth. Holty sixth. Fury seventh. Little Leach in 8th. 9th place for the Overtaker. Sutty Apex ends up in 10th position. JM Grow 11th, 12th for Smoky Devil. Gary is classified in 13th but retired. And we
Jerry's
don't know.
got the fastest Lapio, 123.7.
123.7.
123. Dan's got a 123.757.
Yep, and a 4.7. So yeah. Fastest lap is Fury, yeah, so out of the top 3, which is quite interesting. We're going to take a short break and do what we've got to do, have a comfort break and, you know, all the rest of it, and we'll be back on the other side for the next race. So go and do something interesting and then tell me what you've done when you get back. We'll see you in a few moments.
And you are clear.
What happened to Gary?
PM put it in the chat a couple of times, I think. He
did, yeah.
Littleland's been screaming. His missus is out, so he's had to bring the deal with Littleland.
I see.
Littleland's getting a bit too much.
Who is?
Littleland was just getting a bit too much.
I thought you said Little Leech. I thought you said Little Leech was getting too much.
No, the little one was getting a bit too much, and his missus is out, so he has to sort Littleland out.
Yeah, well, he did. PN did put it in, but I kind of missed it at first. But yeah, he did put it in. Or whatever.
Well done, Dan. Didn't weave, no 50-50s. Good that.
Well done, Matt. Well done. You've turned into an adult. Well done.
Well done. You didn't take out Biggs. I'm proud of you. I know you and Biggs have a hard time racing each other.
Poor big boy Brazier, man. Jeez, he's not going to be happy.
He's upset. He's upset in the chat.
With who?
Was that
Little Leech. Little Leech dropped it.
He dropped it on his own. He didn't do it intentionally. He just touched the curb and he went round. Yep. Jamie was just wrong time, wrong place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jamie come in my chat saying that he's fucked off with Little Leech. He's fucked off with the game. And then he said, and I had to turn around and say, no, we're racing this fairly for second place. Can it just be wiped down out?
What the fuck have I done?
I don't know.
Just winning, Dan, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I gave him fucking praise in the chat. I said well done on the lap.
Yeah. Jamie, I agree, driving standards when lapping cars are not on par with the Pro Class. Like an overtake, you're
Pro Class, you're in the Pro Class, you fucking idiot.
He's on our tyres, so what can we talk about?
It's been a long time, old teammate. How's it been?
Hello?
Hello?
The podium does exist.
Wow, is that the legend that is Dominic Biggs?
That was quality, man.
Yeah, enjoyed that.
Yeah, good race.
It's
a good race for the two of you, both ways.
I pushed.
I thought for a second we were going to have an Audi 1, 2 and 3 with G. I was quite happy just to sit behind Jamie. And I was like, oh fuck, Biggs is catching me second lap. I'm like, shit.
Huh? No.
Well done, man. I see you on the podium.
Yeah, it's about time.
Oh my god.
So who are we waiting on?
Is Jamie racing?
Me? No, we're staying in the same lobby, aren't we?
Yeah, same lobby,
Yeah. I think you'll find that Jamie's probably not, by his comments.
Right, I need to get something clear, Matt.
Is that how you got past Jamie then?
Yeah.
Each having a moment and Jamie getting caught up.
Yeah.
It was nice to see you not leave though, to be fair. Yeah, he said I'm going to have a laugh with Dan when I see him next because I'm going to tell him that I can't not make it spectacular when he's trying to pass me.
Every time I get fucking near him, he has to do something that scares the living shit.
He sat there and he goes off his stream and goes, oh, I'm round. And I went, I'm sort of sat there in my head going, hit down. Dan's past me. Fuck!
Who was that? Sutty?
Yeah, he did his typical, oh.
The funny thing is, even though he dropped it, you two were so busy battling one another that I didn't lose any time to you.
Yeah.
It's you've just updated the tables, yeah?
Anybody else? Oh no, hang on. Anybody else have a problem with their brakes at the pit stop?
Yeah, Gary passed through the thing.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah,
somebody else
did I.
No,
Little Leech missed his pit.
He sort of come in, I hit the brake, slammed the anchors on, it stopped me, and then just kind of like spat me out the other side of my pit crew.
Yeah.
That's why Biggs had such a gap to me coming out the pits. I thought, well, fucking there's
he doesn't know if he's coming or going. That's from Little Leach. He doesn't even know if he's coming or going.
Who?
Little Leach.
I
said it on stream. I said it on stream, Matt. When you came out
about Little Leach.
When you came out after your pit stop, I say the old Matt would have been spitting bricks. Not only did he lose out to Biggs, but Fury's in between him as well. But this is the new mature Matt.
The little fucker took my fastest lap. with a fucking broken hand. I'm
Didn't
embarrassed.
even moan about Dan and Jamie pulling away. I didn't moan about Fury cutting in between me and Biggs. I didn't even swear about me missing my pit box. I was cool, calm. 30 years old really suits me, I feel now.
Yeah,
Mature,
I'm liking
yeah.
this new Matt. He is not half the wanker the old one was.
Fucking fuck. Sorry, get that one out. Still learning.
It doesn't change, Matt.
You fucking done nothing wrong.
I'm still learning. Leave me alone. I've got to blame you for something.
Nothing actually changes,
Why
Matt.
are you
just get
blaming me?
better. You just get better at controlling it.
If it makes you feel any better, I've cut the gap massively to overtake her.
And let's be honest, Kelly. Right? I got penalised for race 1 for flashing. That's not happened all season.
No.
I've calmed down.
You've kept your
me
clothes
screaming
on.
and shouting. Yeah. Calmed down in terms of me screaming and shouting. Dance
So is it? He isn't, because if you rewatch his fucking streams, he doesn't keep it in. He fucking lets it all out.
No, but
I
this
watch
is.
him. I watch him every day now. Even though he gets an extra view, I watch him every day, and I'm like, right, has he called me a wanker this time, or what has he called me this time?
No, but you see, that was last time. This is now. This is the new me. 30 years old me. By the way, Biggs' podium on his 150th appearance there as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, 150th. Yeah, I did.
But to be fair, Big Boy Brady should win this race because he's now going to qualify because he didn't finish the last race. He'll take pole.
I take it as well, by the way. Overtakers on hards.
Yeah,
I would have thought
see that. You're all over the gap.
I lapped him.
Are these tables up to date now?
How often times do we lap him?
Yes, mate.
Still says 108 points left for the
Right,
title.
you might just need to refresh your thing. Oh, right, hang on.
Because the other ones have changed.
Yes. I've not got rid of that one yet because of something that... because if Overtaker has a bad race, then we can all three of us still be in for the championship going into next week.
What?
Okay.
But I will get rid of him. So look, if you notice it goes red. But if I outscore him by so many points in this one, it'll go back white.
I see, I think.
So at the moment I'm out of it, but if he has another bad race and I have a good race again... Yeah.
Right.
No, Jamie, your qualifying ban will have to be for next week because you can't take it in race 2. It's down to the stewards to say it.
Yeah, you can't make your own bloody decision.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you join us in the commentary box, and we have the top 3 in the commentary box with us, and welcome back, Dominic Biggs. Where have you been?
I'm back.
You're back. Time. Oh, you've finished off on your travels all the way around the country, and you've come back to Brands Hatch and you've put it on the podium. Great racing between you and Matt this evening. Tell me a little bit about it from your point of view.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I had good pace at the start. Matt was quicker than me in areas, and I could see he had a couple of little moments. I just kept it steady, kept him behind. As soon as he overtook me with a lap or two to go, I pushed then because I didn't really have anything to lose after that.
Absolutely, and you had a cracking pit stop as well, which put you back out in front of Matt. Unfortunately, just caught you out just in the end of that. 150th appearance, 150th race start, and a podium. As I say, you've got to be happy with that, haven't you?
Oh yeah, happy. I haven't had a very good season this season. Last season wasn't great either, so it's nice to see that I can still do it and get on the podium.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking a little bit about you on the stream and saying how you know, in the Porsche, you were. It seemed the Porsche seemed to suit you a lot better. Is that the case? Are you not suited to the Audi, or has it just been bad luck?
I've warmed with the Audi. It's a lot better than it was at the start, but I do miss the Porsche. I definitely think that would be the go-to.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a podium. And
can I make a quick comment? On the same track that Matt actually cursed Biggs in our season together. Just to say, Matt, you should really have given him the second place just for the curse.
I sat there and said earlier to Mike on the stream, I said, Big stacked it here and I won a GT5 championship.
That was where the commentator's curse made a big end.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse is real, I do say it. Anyway, Dom, race 2, what are your thoughts for race 2?
See what I can get. Happy with the podium. I could finish the night happy with that, so anything's a plus from now.
Absolutely. Well, I hope to see you again on the podium before the end of the season, but congratulations.
Thanks very much.
brilliant indeed. And we move on to your second place man, Matt Himovic. How you doing, old boy?
Yeah, old boy's good, mate. You see, he's slim on piece for now.
Absolutely, and I'm saying that you've mellowed now that you're 30, and you know the old Matt would have been spitting bricks to come out of the pits behind Fury, and Dom got away, but not you. You're the new Matt Himovic, is it not?
Yeah. This is the new me, and this is the more mature me. And you know, I'd not debased my voice once. It was all mellow, you know, 50-50 with Dan at times. But that's just a running joke. Don't worry, nothing actually happened.
Absolutely. I wonder how long it's going to last. You had a great race with D Biggs this evening, chopping and changing, ebbing and flowing between the two of you.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, and you know, no chopping anywhere. So and you've only got a couple of chopping days left.
Took motivation from what you said at the start of the stream, and I thought, you know, right, let's not chop anybody today. No, Biggs defended really well. I've got to take my hats off to Biggs. You know, I gave him the curse in the Porsche when he was with Dan a few seasons ago here, and he struggled to get podiums ever since, bless him. But it's nice to race Biggs. You can always race decent with Biggs, and yeah, it's nice to race with Biggs.
Yeah, you guys go back
a
long way.
Yeah, we do. We go back, you know, 2 years I've raced against Biggs, and you know, in previous leagues as well on these British circuits. So it's nice to race him again on these tracks at the front of the grid like we always used to. And it just meant that Dan and Jamie got away. You know, bit of fortune maybe to see Jamie spinning a couple of times and get the place and get the podium. But yeah, it was a really good fight with Biggs tonight.
Absolutely, and hey, the British roller coaster. How are you going to get on? You're the man at the back this evening, as you're the man who set up the lobby. So it puts you right at the back. And what do you think you can do from there?
We'll see what happens. Dan can go back to setting up the lobbies, I think, from next week. I think that's fair. Let him finish the season as he started it. But no, look. Yeah, but excuse Dan's language there, by the way. Yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. Brands Hatch does not suit this car. You can clearly see from the pace of Jamie and Dan and Biggs tonight that the Audi is fantastic. And hats off to them guys for setting it up and doing a good job, especially to Dan. I know Dan detests his circuit. I've just got to do the best job I can now. I've lost a few more points to Dan in the drivers. We lost points here because Gary's little girl was crying and his missus is out. Who goes out on a Thursday night? You know, that's just barbaric.
I mean, he needs to have a word, but that's another subject.
No, we go forward. We see what we can do race 2, you know, and we just mature again.
Absolutely,
like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine, yeah, and not turning into vinegar and being all sour. So that's great. Congratulations for another podium. Well, I don't know how many that is because I haven't got the same stat page as you've got, but it's probably quite a few. Congratulations and good luck for the next race.
Cheers, boys. Well done, Dan and Biggs again.
And we move on to your winner, Unorthodox. Dan, congratulations. See you on the podium is what we said. And here you are, top step.
Yeah, we are. Very much given to me. But I do want to give a big shout out to Jamie because that lap leading quali was awesome. And also, he should have won that race. Little Leach did catch the curb ever so slightly. He dropped the car. There's nothing Little Leach had done. He never did it intentionally. It's just Jamie was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So that should have been Jamie's race to win. So again, apologies, Jamie.
Well, yeah, not your apologies, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the way racing goes. And I was going to ask you exactly about that. You know, you were saying just off air that you were tucked into second, but happy to roll along in second. And I mean, you were only a couple of seconds behind Jamie, so it was a bit of a gift when he got spun round, as you say. So, how is the Audi round here? It seems to be quick.
The Audi is very, very good round here. The only difference is I just detest brands and I hate Little Leach for picking it. But
so do I. We all do.
I just detest it. It's one of those circuits you have to be on the ball. Like, not as in like speed, but as in like you have to be awake on the ball. But
Yeah.
like I said, the Audi's very, very good round here. Jamie just knows this track like the back of his hand. He's very good round here and always has been very good round here. So, like I said, I was happy to follow him home. He did. I was still within a second, but he still had those couple of tenths over me. So either way, a win is a win. But either way, I was looking forward to giving Jamie a good race, but it didn't happen. But either way, I'll take the win. That means I get a little bit closer to Overtaker, drag it on for a little bit longer. But we're focusing on constructors.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and you've dropped the points down to just 9 points now behind Jaeger Motorsport for the constructors. So all to play for, Dan, isn't it?
Definitely so, and I still think this game hates me. Even though I'm not host of the lobby, Matt automatically goes last. I'm second to last.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. That was just going to be my next point. Although you're not last, you're second to last. So what can you do from there?
Be patient. This track's all about patience. Try not to get in any accidents. So just take my time and work my way forward.
Well, congratulations on another race win. I don't know how many that is now.
Cheers. 51.
51 race wins. Wow, that's amazing. And congratulations on another one. And good luck in the next race.
Cheers. Well done, Matt. And a big up to Biggs for his first podium for a while. So well done, mate.
Absolutely, and well deserved. So, Smithy, how are we getting on? Gary.
Gary's turned up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
Absolutely, Gary's turned up and is setting the pace in the closing moments. I had to go and deal with little Fuji. That's what it was. I call her Fuji because when she was born and they hadn't named her, he wanted Fuji, and I said, "Wow, she's got to be called Fuji." Funnily enough, him and his missus didn't go for that, but I call his daughter Fuji.
Oh, Big Boy's qualified in 7th. That's surprising. I thought he'd be a bit higher up after qualifying in race 1.
He's only just gone out, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he was still sitting in the pits for 2 minutes. He's got
overtaken second. I'm hoping this man's done a bit more to his car.
Who, Overtaker?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him. He's just hard. I can't see why he'd even race hard.
Well, as I said, he reckons he can't run the softs, so I don't know. If he gets on the podium, we'll ask him again, or see if we can find out or whatever. But yeah, so yes, just clear up the few bits and pieces. As I said, Gary was dealing with his little one, and that's why he retired. And Fury took fastest lap on his 200th race with 2 suspected broken fingers. That's reasonably impressive, isn't it?
That is impressive, yep. We haven't seen him very quick all through the season.
No, he's had an up and down season, that's for sure, and not again at the beginning of the season when we were running through all the runners and riders, as it were. I said Fury was going to be him and Emplava were going to be really the young guns to look out for. Unfortunately, it hasn't panned out that way for either of them in the season. And when we move, it'll be interesting when we move into the next game, and you know, because we throw the form book right out the window, you know. I mean, you know, as I was just about to say, as Gary says, there's drivers and there's screwdrivers, and he was just proving to us that he's a posi drive. So
he's back in the pits.
He's back in the pits. He's done. He's got it on pole anyway. The only person who can upset that now is Sutty, who doesn't seem like he's going for it. His brother is the only other one on track. He's still going on it, and he bounces it off the limiter on his Audi R8. Takes a lot of grass there. I'd be very nervous. Can Little Leach take it up any further? We will see as the timing screens come up. No, he's still in 4th. So it's Gary 131 on the pole. Overtaker lines up on the front row. Smoky Devil with a good run into 3rd place on the 2nd row. Got Little Leach lining up beside him. Sutty Apex and JM Grill make up the 3rd row. Jamie Brazier and Big Boy D Big, 7th and 8th. 9th and 10th is the Mercedes of Ritchie and Holty, and as I scroll down through, that'll be Fury is in 11th, Peaceful in 12th, Dan is in 13th, and his old friend Matt is next to him at the back. Excellent. Right, so we move on. This is now just 3 races to go. Smithy.
3 races.
Have you enjoyed your time?
I'll tell you what, I've only been really doing the cameras, but I have enjoyed it. I always enjoy watching these boys, and it's nice to watch.
You find you watch more intensely, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, I was always on the chat before, a bit like PN.
Yeah.
I was always involved in the chat, but this time I haven't been in the chat, and I've been more on here with you, which has been more than enjoyable for a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's been great to have you here. Absolutely fantastic. So,
let's see if you can pick a better race winner for race 2 than race 1.
Okay, let's have a go at this, shall we? Yeah. The problem is, I really worry about jinxing anybody. I'd like to see the pole sitter win it.
You're going Gary 131.
Yeah, sorry, Gary.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Sorry, Gary. What are you going for?
If Big Boy can get his head screwed on,
yep.
I think Big Boy can do some damage from 7th.
I think it's going to be interesting the first few laps because this is not a great track for overtaking. It's
and
really
anyone
not.
behind this man in 5th, Sutty Apex, is good luck. Good luck.
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's hard to overtake round here. It's a knife edge, absolute knife edge. You run wide, as we saw. You know, it's so easy. So many people dropped it because it's so easy to drop it round here.
Well, we had a clean first race. This one's either going to go completely opposite first corner, or it's just going to go nice and smooth.
Yeah, you're quite right. There could be
carnage. To see how many places the boys at the back can get.
Yep.
They're a long way back at the moment.
Yep, absolutely. Max Mulder in the chat saying down for the double win. We'll see about that one, Max. As we sync up, we go red, 3 reds, and green, and go. And cracking start there from Sutty Apex, where he certainly moved quickly, but it's Gary who's got the jump over Overtaker. That was good move from Gary, because Overtaker, we know, is uber quick as they come round. Jamie Brazier, oh, somebody's off to the side there, I don't know who that was, but Gary's still held it through the Peaceful, was it? Or Sutty, I think it was Sutty.
Sutty, yeah, Sutty.
Sutty and Peaceful right at the back, and Matt's gone forward 3 or 4 positions, and they're all close behind. The top 3 have pulled away a little bit, but they're all in the mix behind.
Right at the back now. Something's happening, Big Boy.
Yep, he's had a moment, that's for certain sure, but it's Gary out in front, overtaking Little Leach, Holty, D-Biggs is your top 5 as they come up through to the far end of the GP circuit for the first time. He is, he's flying this evening, that's for certain sure.
Ooh.
As they come
Holty, was it? Yeah, Holty.
Yeah, Holty.
Holty's gone backwards. Holty has gone completely back. Don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's round.
Absolutely backwards. Has to wait for the rest of the field to pass him before he can. Oh, and who's that round? That's Smokey. Smokey's collected Fury.
And Matt, I think.
Yeah, Matt was in there as well. JM Grill's in there as well. A load of people in that mid-pack at the moment. Dan, Jamie, all sorts in that kind of mid-pack right at the moment. Fury in there. Someone's going into the pits. Who's that? It is Matt. Matt in the pits. That means he's going to have to pit twice. That means he's going to have to pit twice. Has he got a drive-through? Oh, has he got a drive-through? It's a drive-through.
Jump to start.
It is. He's jumped to start. Oh, thank God it's not just me.
How did you know that? Oh, it didn't come up on the screen. Little Leach. Oh, Overtakers took the lead. Gary must have spun while we were looking at Matt. Little Leach
he must have done.
Love Island bombshell.
Yep, the Jaeger Motorsport having an absolute shocker in a half a lap there. Matt with a jump start. Gary has obviously had a moment and spun.
Look who's winning though. Look who's winning.
Look who's winning. The Overtaker. Normal service is resumed. Yes, thank you, PN. That is a drive-through for Matt. I wish I'd looked at your comments before I presumed it for myself, but we got there in the end.
Under pressure from Fury, the quickest man on the track in race 1.
Yep.
He loves this track, Fury.
Sorry?
He loves this track. Fury does, by the looks of it.
Well, by the looks of it, I don't know if he actually does, but but he's certainly going well, and he's certainly quick enough, we know that.
Little Leach, if he can hold on to second, it's a hard track to get round people. He could get some good points here. Dan's up to 7th.
Yep, Dan up to 7th. He's behind JM Grill at the moment.
There's a lot of battles going on this race.
Fury's up on the grass. Did Fury lose it?
Yeah.
I think he might have done.
Where is he? You can't pick him up.
Yeah, he's
going backwards. JM Grill, Dan, JM Grill.
Dan's going to want to try and clear Fury very quickly, otherwise he's going to have a scrap on with him, although he loves a good scrap with Fury. He'll probably want to get on with it a bit sharpish. He's still behind him. They're both tucked up.
Catch Gary, that'll make it exciting.
Yes, it will.
That
JM Grill going wide.
Very
wide. Fury's through, Dan's through.
That big boy's coming up on the back of him now.
Yeah. He'll be still in the mix as well. This is still anybody's game for a minute, you know, because Overtaker's not flying away at the moment.
No,
he hasn't got that super Overtaker pace that he's normally got.
Gary's last lap was a 128. Everybody else is a 124, 25. Yeah, Gary's.
That's what he lost.
Caught. Maybe Fury is flying at the moment. Quickest man on track once again with a 124.
Yep. Sorry, I was just reading a message from you.
No, you're fine.
I got the gist of that. I'll read it in more detail and tell you what I think later. We're on lap 4 now for overtakers. The end of this lap is when the pit lane opens.
Oh, somebody's just spun out there. Is that Sutty?
I don't know. Yeah, could have been. Yeah, it's Sutty Apex by the looks of it. Well, there's a Murkoff as well.
It's Fury.
Oh, Fury collects Sutty on the way through. Oh, that'll be an unsafe rejoin. That was lap 4. So Fury.
Big is catching Gary. Big is flying around here.
Yeah, he's doing really well around it. The Audi seems to go very well, and he seems to be doing well with it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. How incredibly rude. Sorry, it's been a hard day. Little Leach pulling away from Gary.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need. Little Leach, doing great points for the team.
Down up there. This is going to close the constructors right down if they can carry it on. It's a long way to go. 20 more laps.
Yeah, it is a long way to go. 20.
Little Leach has got a concentration mindset of probably the same as his boy, 1-year-old.
That's not very nice. But hey, you know better than I do.
Gary's in the pits. First man.
Gary's in the pits. First man in the pits. Is he trying to get himself out of traffic? Get his pit stop over and done with. Matt currently in 13th. And that drive-through penalty really hurts you bad. And you wish to God that you never pulled that trigger quite so quickly. But I think I've had about 5 of them this season, so...
Yeah, it can affect you big, like you say, it's only a short track.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts you really bad at drive-through.
Oh,
Smokey's round, and Fury gets back. I think Fury's had a tap with just about everybody already this race. He seems to be, when the one's spinning, he seems to be there.
Still the quickest man on track. Overtakes now pulled a 2.5 second gap from Little Leach. D-Biggs is hunting Little Leach down now. D-Biggs ain't going to sit back.
No, he's certainly not. So he's clear out now.
Well, he's 125.
Yeah. Dan's now up in Dan now up into 4th. Now Gary's pitted. And Jamie following him along, a couple of seconds behind. Where is Peaceful? Peaceful's in 7th. Hunting down JM Grill. That was a line, Michael. There's an awful lot of curb through there. It unsettles the car when you do that. But very rarely puts you in a spin getting up on that curb up at Dingledale.
The Dingledale. Oh, who's up? Dan's up. Dan's up there. See if anyone's up. Close and personal. Oh, Fury's in the pits. Oh, he's got a speeding ticket or whatever. What's he done?
Yeah, it's going from bad to worse for poor old Joe. He's couldn't get it slowed down quick enough, so he'll probably be a 10-second penalty, that will. And who's this? This is Matt up the inside of Smoky Devil. and through Druids, got the job done. Smokey having a look down the inside, but he's going to have a go at it.
And Matt's still got a pit as well, isn't he? He's up
Yeah,
to 9.
Matt's still got a pit.
How's Little Leech doing? 3 seconds now to the overtake. Overtake and start unwinding probably a little bit. You've got to thrash round. Kill it. Mind you, you ain't going to kill his tyres if he's on ours. I shouldn't.
No,
Cool down.
it's not.
Quick,
He may need to keep the pace. He may need to keep the pace to keep the heat up.
Yeah, very true. Oh, somebody's left. Who's left?
Who has left?
Fury's left.
Fury's gone. I say Fury's had enough. He's had enough and gone to bathe his fingers.
That's a shame. He had the pace. He did have the pace.
Yeah, he was quick tonight, that's for certain. Sure, didn't quite go his way, but that would have been his 201st race start.
Deep just set the quickest lap. No, he didn't. He was one of the quickest on track. 124 and then down to 124.
Yeah, they're all hunting D-Bigs down, aren't they? Sorry, Little Leech down, aren't they?
Yeah, big boy Brazier, he's in 124s. These boys are flying.
Yeah.
So Little Leech 126 nearly. Little Leech is now getting caught. Look, D-Big right on the back of him.
Indeed, you've got Overtaker in the Lamborghini, and then you've got Audi, all in a row. So the Audi's definitely, well, they'll be all the same next week, but all at the back. As the Audi's going to get destroyed next week in Daytona.
Don't know he's going very fast, Overtaker.
Is what, sorry?
Didn't look like he was going very fast then, but he's still 124s.
Yeah.
We just need Little Leech to keep it on track.
Yes, he's got his teammate coming up, but more importantly, he's got D-Bigs crawling all over him like a rash at the moment.
Well, that's him and Dan, if they took 3rd and 4th, and that's big points for a team.
Little Leech got out of it a bit there, and D-Bigs nearly collected the back of him, but he's got to run round the outside. Has he got an overlap? No, he hasn't, and I wouldn't be wanting to go side by side through there. D-Bigs to the inside, that was nice, that was nicely done. To the inside, got the job done.
Yeah, here we go, if the two teammates can keep these two positions, this is good team points.
Well, I was going to say, will Craig let Dan go to attack?
I reckon he will for the pace. I think he will for the pace, won't he?
Yeah.
But Little Leech can take 5th place. But we've got a long way to go. 16 laps to go.
Yep, we have got a long way to go.
As we talk about it, Overtake's now got a 4-second gap, so Little Leech done a job for Overtaker, holding everyone else up a little bit.
Not too many people have pitted yet, have they?
No. Gary's right down in 12th.
Yeah, I know, he's pitted, but he's only 27. He's 27 off the lead, so he's not a million miles off the lead with his pit stop done, but it will be interesting to see where he ends up. I don't think it was the best move to pit early.
I don't know, I reckon he'll come out 3rd.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
He'll be on podium.
Maybe, what's it, 4 seconds off the lead for 3rd? Yeah, could be.
Be tight. The other 3 have got to have good pit stops.
Yep. Overtaker's in.
Yes, he is, yep.
And so is D-Bigs.
And Little Leech.
So Dan's going to go another lap.
And Big Boy.
And Big Boy's got another lap.
Overtaker's quick.
In and out.
D-Bigs jumped Little Leech.
Yep.
Little Leech is having a... What is Little Leech doing?
Maybe he had a bit more damage or didn't have his pit stop set up.
Richie and Matt are also in. So Matt's getting it done early.
You would think Matt's would be quite... He got held, didn't he?
Gary's come out in front of Little Leech. But Little Leech 9th. Gary's jumped Little Leech on, so Gary would be 3rd.
Yeah.
He said he'd be 3rd. Matt's come out 11th.
I think Matt got held by Smokey. Is it Smokey behind them? Might be Smokey. Yeah, Smokey came in. I think Matt got held by Smokey, which didn't give him the quickest pit stop, so he comes back out behind Richie.
So Gary at the moment's 3rd Overtaker, D-Bigs, Gary, Little Leech. Oh, Little Leech, you lost out to your brother.
Yeah, Matt went a little bit deep into Surtees and Druids, and yeah, no harm done, but just got a bit deep. And who's this? Gary on Holty now.
Yep. Little Leech has just got to sit behind, I think, and let let be what will be.
Yeah.
Don't make any mistakes. Get some points.
It's
oh, he's had an incident. Oh, he spoke too soon. Look at him. He's trying to ram through the barrier. Oh, little Leech, what's he doing? Damn, be straight on that mic again.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's got a pit again. Little Leech, points. He obviously didn't want it enough.
Yeah, what a shame, isn't it? What a shame. He'll be in for some more Audi parts. Jamie in the pits. Peaceful in the pits. And who else? JM Grill was in the pits. Jamie in and out of the pits. He's away and 4th place at the moment.
Yeah, see, Little Leech now lost out to Matt as well, so that's, yeah.
Dan left, he's not yet pitted, has he? No, Dan hasn't pitted yet. So we'll see what he's doing. See if Dan, I don't know if Dan's trying to, what's Dan in the 124s? He's fastest man on track at the moment. So it's back in pits there, Little Leech, Holty in there as well. Is Dan trying to go long in clear air? Is that what it is? We're only on lap 10, Smithy. We're only on lap 10. It feels like...
I know, we get excited too early, don't we?
It feels like this just goes on forever at Brands.
Little Leech still in. Oh, there he comes.
There he comes. He's out of the pits after his damage. That puts him dead last.
Dan's got a 16-second gap over Overtaker, so he should come out. Yeah, he should come out second.
Yeah, I say I don't know if Dan's strategy is to get his head down and try and you know, while he's in clear air, try and get his, you know, keep banging in those 23s.
Yeah, Gary's nearly paid off, but Big Boy managed to get ahead of him.
Yes, indeed, as Matt is now on the back of JM Grill. 4th position.
He's still the closest on track at the moment. Peaceful's another steady race 6th at the moment.
Yeah, having a good one is Peaceful. I haven't seen any of his pirouettes tonight, so he's obviously...
JM Grill.
JM Grill went very deep.
Oh, he's going to come across... Oh, nearly. Would have been his teammate he'd have collected.
Yeah, managed not to collect him. So that's Matt up into 7th place. After his drive through, so that's a fair recovery. Absolutely, and still 14 people watching. If you want to give us some comments, we would love to hear from you. And hit that like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff that they love so much. If you're really bored, go over to Audio Sport and like and subscribe that one as well. That'd be nice. Be nice. So where are we? We're 11 laps in, and we go to Daytona next week. And the way we were talking earlier, Smithy, it didn't sound like you were very familiar with Daytona.
Is it?
It's an oval with an infield.
Yeah, oval with a straight to the start line, then a sharp left. Is it? Where we come out of the pit? Is it? Is that when you come out of the pit? You've got to follow it round.
That's right, and it's got that really fast chicane on the
where you can
side.
Go straight on if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to save.
You had it in the wet the other year.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, we had it in the wet. I do know. I remember the track. That is a nice track actually. If you're in a hot fast car. Unfortunately, I'm not. So that 4-second chicane could help.
I'm looking forward to you not being in a fast car, and you and your teammate especially. Me and him had one of Simplay's classic races, my first race win, where I managed to hold him up for most of the race around Daytona. So it's where I took my first win, and I'm hoping to take my next one. Lucky number 7.
Yeah, nice track that is.
It is.
If you've got a quicker car, that'll be an enjoyable track. Dan's in the pits.
He is in the pits. Yeah, let's see where he does come out. Let's see what kind of pit stop he gets. Is it going to be a quick one? Yes, it is. Wow. By the time I finish saying it, is it going to be a quick one? He's already on the move, but it's not enough. Is it enough? I don't know. No, I don't think it's enough. No, he's not through the chicane yet. It's not enough. Overtaker is through. It might be enough to do D-Bigs. It is enough to do D-Bigs, but it's not enough to do Overtaker. Now, can we see...
Overtaker's looking very, very wobbly, and we've still got 9 laps to go. I think Dan will catch him.
Well, this is what I was just about to say. Are we going to be in for a bit of a treat now of Dan catching the Overtaker and being able to battle him?
I think they will, because I'm pretty sure Overtaker's struggling.
Well, let's see. We've still got plenty of laps. We've got 11 laps to go. So let's see if Dan can reel him in. He's only 2.7 seconds behind. Who's this going down the inside of Sutty Apex? That's got to be Holty, because Fury's gone. So that's Holty. He's got the inside line as well. Oh, but it goes in too deep.
Oh.
What a shame. He had the job done there, and just overcooked it into Druids. But never mind. Goes to fight another day. So everyone pit stopped now. Absolutely peaceful pit stop. He's in 6th place. Surely he stopped, didn't he? He must have just missed it. Have you seen Smithy? You've seen him in the pits?
I haven't actually. He must be pitting this lap, is he? I can't remember seeing people in the pits.
No, doesn't mean we haven't seen it though,
Off
does
the
it?
top of my head, no. I'm sure PN would know.
I was going to say, PN, you'll tell us, won't you? He's like our third commentator. He's our eyes and ears. Oh, as Gary has another little spin. At Druids there, and takes down that sign as well. Obviously didn't like what they were sponsoring, did he?
We've got people catching him now. Sharpish. Big Boy's got a nice gap from Gary and 5th.
Yeah, and all to play for Jamie as well. He can still put this on the podium.
Yep.
Excuse me as I yawn again, that is really, really rude.
Dan's last lap was a 1:30. Overtaker's was a 1:24. I don't know if Dan had a bit of a slippy.
No, you're not thinking, are you? It's that was his pit lap.
Oh, was it? Well, that was that short time, was it?
Yeah, that was his pit lap.
Oh wow, I thought we'd done 3 lap then.
Yeah, and he's overtaking was quicker because Dan's 3.1 behind as opposed to 2.7. But no, that's his pit lap. You see, any second now.
Matt's the quickest man on track at the moment, 1:23.9.
Yes, he is. Lots of 24s above him. Loads of people in the 24s.
Yeah, people must have pitted to run that.
And he hasn't pitted, so he must have done it at some point. And PN has just come back and said believe so. So
well done, PN.
Yeah, if PN says believe so, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That'll do for me.
God's word.
So no real close battles on track at the moment. Dan he's not catching Overtaker. Overtaker has got a 3 second gap to Dan. Dan in second. D-Biggs could be on the podium again. Be London Buses. If he ends up on the podium
surely
again.
Be up there for driver of the day if he ends up there again.
Got to be, isn't he? Got to be. I think I'm not gonna talk about it yet. I'm gonna talk about it later.
10 laps away, 9 laps away.
Yeah. If I sound like I'm struggling, I've been sat on the floor all evening and I'm now just trying to get up off the floor. Unlike old man Matt, I'm a little bit older again, so it's just a little bit painful getting up off the floor. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, it's okay, I'm alright.
I sit on the floor doing this.
Yeah, I just I don't know, I feel more comfortable on the floor, sat on the floor for some reason, I don't know why. But after 2.5 hours sat on the floor, whatever we've been, 2 hours sat on the floor, it's a little bit much.
It is if you're sitting on a cushion.
No, I was sitting on the rug, but I had a cushion by my back, but yeah, that was about it. We're having a little bit of a lull in the race at the moment. That's why we're talking about cushions and sat on the floor and stuff like that. Not really talking about racing. Here we go.
He's quick to Jamie as well.
No. Oh. You know what's going to happen here now, don't you?
Oh, yes I do.
Yeah.
Couldn't help that one. Oh, no. Gary could be on the podium here. Oh, where's Jamie going to come out at?
Jamie looks like he's got damage the way that car was all over the place. That'll be like kind of predict what's.
B Big must have damage as well. Oh, that could let Gary on the podium. This could.
It could do, but he's got to catch D Biggs and pass him. And the way that D Biggs has been driving this evening.
Oh, Big Boy's got Matt coming up behind him fast.
Yeah, I think you'll find that Jamie's probably got damage now. And,
hopefully not too much, but none of them are pitted, so we're going to see it. There's still, like I say, a long way to go. 8 laps with damage. Oh no, Big Boy's going. Yeah, he's gone in.
He's in the pits, so he's going to repair the damage. That's gutting for him. That was two rounds, or one he could have won quite easily.
Yeah.
The second one is, yeah, you could have been on the podium, you know. And I feel his pain. I've had a year of could have, you know. As he drops down the order now, down and down and down.
Yeah, strong points for Jaeger Motorsport then. 6 and a 4.
Yes, let's have a look at the constructors, shall we? Because it was very, very close. So we're at the moment. Dan is in 2nd place, Gary in 4th, Matt in 6th, Little Leach is down in 13th. So the Jaeger, it's probably on the Jaeger boys again, isn't it? As soon as I restart my laptop, I'll try and work out some numbers. My laptop firing back up into life again for about the 9th time this evening. It's fair to say my laptop's had it. I'll have to invest in a new one for the next season. A new one, steady on. Steady on, that's just over the top of it, a new one.
He's having another crap, Sutty and Holty.
They're having another crack at it. Holty's got back in front. He's caught Sutty up again and got back in front of him. So they're having a bit of a scrap. And right, let's get this back up again. And so where are we? Race results. Race results. Okay, so at the moment, Dan in 2nd place makes 20 points. Yeah, now, these two going side by side. Look at this, look. Looks like Sutty's got the job done. Again, he's got the inside line. Is Holty brave enough to go round the outside? No. I don't blame you, I wouldn't either. So, we've got Gary's in 4th. 4th place is 13 points. And Matt is in 6th with... 6 would be 10 points. So, they are outscoring Dan's 20 by 3 points.
Yeah, so they'll be back to 19 points ahead again.
Hang on a minute. As we speak right now, there is 10 points between the two of them. So Jaeger would move forward by 3 points, wouldn't they? Going into the last round, where the Mercedes is the stronger car, and Dan is expecting to be not very good. Although Dan has got the gap down to 1.6 seconds to overtake him now, so he is catching him.
He is catching him. Just a shame Little Leach has dropped all the way down in last. The points.
Yes, yeah. So now hang on a minute. Yeah, I hadn't figured in Little Leach, although he has dropped down to last. He is still in here, isn't he? So there's 3 points actually for 13th. So 3 points. Yeah, so all that I've just said, they would be equal on points as they stand. So we would go into the last round, Jaeger Motorsport would be 10 points ahead, if I'm correct. PM Motorsport saying, have you asked Santa for a new laptop, Kelly? I haven't, actually. It's Santa is...
Dan is catching the Lamborghini.
He is, yes he is, and got it down to 1.1.
Yep, 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go. Santa's not giving away laptops in my house just this Christmas.
Matt's catching up with Peaceful. This will be interesting to see if they race. Peaceful's up for a good 5th, good points.
Yes, indeed, but Matt can do with the points. Mind you, as I said, right as we speak, the odds are even, so they would be the same on points. So, but all the points count. Dan's got it down now to half a second. As he's just keeping an eye on the times while we're watching this battle. Matt is cruising up behind Peaceful. Here we go. Then we're on with Dan, and he's now hunting down the overtaker. He got 4 laps to do it. That was an interesting line down. There was a lot of curb through Dingledale there. So a couple of good scraps on track still. Peaceful Explosion defending from Matt. Matt's wanting to take that 5th place and some extra points towards the championship battle. Again, it's catching is one thing, passing is another round here.
Yeah.
Very much so. With only a couple of laps left to do.
Just want to see how much of a scrap it is.
Yeah, oh, bit of Matt flashing there.
Let me through. You're in the chat.
Yeah, it wasn't excessive flashing.
Oh, look at that.
Down the inside. Peaceful isn't having it, but Matt's still on the inside for Druids. Matt goes a little bit deep and manages to keep the inside line. That's job done. Matt goes up into 5th, 4th and 5th for Jaegers Motorsport now.
Yeah, it didn't look like that weren't fought that hard, but.
Oh, Overtaker is getting ragged now, and Dan's right in there. He's right up the rear bumper of this Lamborghini. I'm sure this is where Dan has wanted to be all season, to give this guy a run for his money, and now he gets the opportunity. So 3 laps to go. Don't bother going anywhere just yet. Don't go and make a cup of tea. Don't pop to the loo, do anything like that, because we've got a climax to this race. Can the Overtaker keep Dan back? Dan has definitely got a little bit more pace in that Audi, but can he make it work? As I said, catching is one thing, overtaking is something very different. Dan goes deep, very deep out there, gets very lucky just to touch the gravel, pulls it back up as he comes up into Druids, and Overtaker seems to be struggling in the tighter corners. They're down to Graham Hill. Overtaker goes deep, Dan goes deep as well, right out on the grass. These boys are taking it right to the absolute edge of the track as they come out onto the GP loop for the 22nd time, and hard to overtake round here. You've got to be a very, very brave man for this part of the track to Dan having a look, just trying to unsettle Overtaker. Dan's certainly got the legs on him round here, but there's nowhere to go, there's no place to pass. As they come up towards Dingledale for another time, we jump onto Gary. What's Gary up to? Not a lot.
No, Nat was catching him sharpish.
Matt was catching him. We'll see if they hold position or whatever, but I don't think Gary's much for moving out of the way, is he?
I don't know, teammates, you know, for points.
Yeah.
They're on for good team points. So.
Oof. Dan, stay off the grass, man. Yeah, Matt's still in a battle for the championship, for 2nd place in the championship. So Dan had a little bit of a scruffier lap this time, has let the Overtaker off the hook a little bit.
They're both quite slow laps, to be fair, 125.
Yeah, they're too busy paying attention to each other, aren't they? Dan looking around the outside, he going to do it there. Going to have to drop that back in and try and pick up, gets out there. Good drive off the corner. Look. Dan got some really good drive off the corner, but Overtaker's got him covered off. Got him covered off as they come up round the GP loop. This is where Dan's strong. Look, see how strong he is, but there's no way round there. Oh, he's going to have a look. He's going to have a look. Ooh, no. I'm on the edge of my seat here. just hoping that these two don't come together. Overtaker is holding on to it really well. He's holding Dan back. Dan's obviously a little bit quicker at this stage. It's going to come down to the last lap at this rate. As they come round into the last corner, Dan stays off the grass this time, gets good drive off there. He's going to, probably his best bet to do it is going to be into Druid's hairpin, if he can keep them a bit closer. And yeah, that's not a great place to be. He's not going to be able to do it this time. Overtaker into Druids for the very last time. They drop down the hill towards Graham Hill Bend, and for the last time heading up towards the GP loop. This is where Dan seems to be stronger than Overtaker, but Overtaker seems to have the measure of him. Look at Dan, he's so close. Matt's got past Gary. Is that strategic? Might be.
I would have thought so for the points, yeah.
Yeah, it's for the points indeed. And Dan up the GP loop. He's again so close to the back of the Overtaker, but there's no way round here. His last chance really is going to be into whatever that corner's called. That one might be Surtees. Yeah, Dingle Dow. Is he going to be close enough for Surtees? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. And he's got the last corner to go. That's going to be the only opportunity Dan's going to have, but there's going to be a big ask into that one for sure. Overtaker's got this covered off. He's got Dan all done and dusted, so it's going to be another win for the Overtaker. Little Leach gets out of the way. Dan looks reasonably happy in second place. Certainly caught him and got up behind him. And
Great like this, man.
Yeah, it's going to be London buses for D Biggs.
Yeah, what a race.
Yep, on the podium again. So, which reminds me, get your votes in for driver of the day. Come on, guys! If you're left watching, give us a message and let us know who your driver of the day is. I think I've got mine, and I'm probably pretty sure it's the same one.
People jumped Gary at the end, did he?
He did, yeah. What happened there? Gary have a moment? Certainly looks like it. So it was overtaken from unorthodox from D Biggs. Matt dragged it up into fourth in the end, and after a drive-through, that's a fair effort, to be fair. Matt was only 11 off the lead, and Peaceful Explosion into fifth. Gary dropped back to sixth after starting on the pole. Richie in seventh. Smoking Devil was in 8th place. Big Boy Brazier, after all his troubles and tribulations, ended up in 9th. Holty in 10th. Sutty in 11th. JM Grill in 12th. And Little Leach bringing up the rear in 13th place. Now, if I'm right, that was equal points for both of the constructors. And I also believe that Overtaker is the champion. Am I right in saying that? 81 points available.
Dan took fast, yo, Lapio.
Who was Dan was the fastest lap, was he?
No, Big Boy Brazier, 123.5.
120.
Yeah, Big Boy Brazier.
123.5, Big Boy Brazier, fastest lap. So there's your classifications in front there. I will just check if these tables are correct.
They're just being done now.
They're just being done now, so let's not say too much just yet.
Drum roll.
Yeah. They're just being updated as we speak. From my understanding, it was equal points. No, because Gary went backwards, didn't he, at the end? So I'm not quite sure. But we will talk to the top three. Have we got them all in? I saw Dan come in.
Why, man? I don't know where. Who's third? Was it Biggs again?
Biggs was third. Probably knows his way to the commentary box. He was in just earlier. And we're waiting on Yam, Overtaker as well. And we're just sorting out the points.
I got Biggs.
Right, okay. So we're all up to date.
You might just need to reset refresh the page, but points are done.
Let me just refresh the page then, shall we? But points are done. And as my laptop refreshes, So with my working outs, that makes Overtaker the Pro Champion. Is that right, Matt?
That's correct, but
Oh, my laptop's
there
just
we have
yeah. So 50 points available, there's 69 back. So that makes, and as the man just joins us, that makes Overtaker Pro Champion for Season 8. And we'll get to chatting to him very, very shortly. We're just waiting on D Biggs. The gap is, well, Love Island Bombshells have made 1 point on Jaeger Motorsports. And Jaeger, the only two constructors left in this battle are Jaeger Motorsport and Love Island Bombshells. There's 9 points between the two, Jaeger being in the lead with 94 points as we moved to Daytona. Daytona being definitely not an Audi track, so that one will still play out next week, but we kind of think that that's the way it's going to go. Have we got D Biggs in? Yes, we have. Here he is. Here he is. Shut the door as you come in, Dom.
Here I am.
Here he is. Wow, mate.
I'll wipe my feet.
Yeah, wipe your feet if you could. Yeah, your chair's still warm. Please do sit down, take your shoes off, make yourself at home, like, you know, because today this is your box, isn't it? Second podium in a row, mate. Well done. What's that all about?
That. Like that. I do like this track though. Brands is a nice track. I like a circuit where it's fast corners, and the harder you attack them seems to be the quicker you go. So I quite like it. Nice rhythm to it.
I have to disagree with you on that one. It's a horrendous track, but there you go. It would seem that you've also, on top of that, which is actually worth more than a race win or a championship, it looks like driver of the day is yours as well. I don't see any arguments from anybody really. A few people voting for you for driver of the day. You've got my driver of the day and Smithy.
Yep. DB.
Yep.
Great
So,
couple of races.
Yep. Clean sweep on the driver of the day as well, Dom.
Thank you very much. Nice to hear.
Brilliant. Just very quickly, tell us about your second race. How did you manage to find yourself on the podium?
I seem to have an okay start. A lot of people around, and then it spread out. I think there was a couple of little comings together behind, and just kept with the top three. And then after the pit stops, it sorts itself out, and I was still there. So kept it steady. Jamie was behind me. He was a bit quicker. I lost it just coming up onto the GP loop, and he collected me, so apologies to him for that, but I dragged it round to the end with a bit of rear damage.
Brilliant, fantastic. Congratulations on a double podium this evening and driver of the day. We move to Daytona next week, and not favoured for the Audi. What you think? Thoughts for next week?
Well, it can't be much worse than the rest of my season, to be honest. This has been a bit of an oddball as it goes.
Yeah.
So we'll take anything next week.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on all those trophies that you've got to carry out the commentary box now.
I might take a trolley with me.
Yeah, I would. Well done. We move on to second place, and first and a second tonight, Dan, but not enough to keep the championship alive for the driver's title. But you look like you enjoyed that one tonight, Dan.
Yeah, considering I hate brands altogether, but the first things first. Congratulations, Overtaker, on the championship. Champion to another champion. Well deserved, mate. You were just better this season. Nothing that I could have done. I tried towards the back end of the season to give him the headache. I got close. I was trying to take it to Daytona just for the sheer drama effect, but he did enough in that final race. But yeah, it was a great little scrap of Overtaker at the end. I was just in a zone. I was just in the moment and just lapping quicker and quicker and seeing he was just struggling a bit by bit. So I didn't get the clear opening that I normally like, and brands is just impossible to pass around here. There's probably two overtaking places, especially when the cars are this even. But nonetheless, a first and a second, I'll take that as we go to the worst track for this car.
Yes, indeed. Well, from what I can work out, the fight for second place is still on between you and Matt, and the constructors is still on with 9 points behind you guys going into Daytona. But we know you're not keen on Daytona. We know the Audi's not great at Daytona. What do you think you can do? Is it a long shot now?
this was mine and Little Leach's chance to try and get the constructors. Little Leach he's kicking himself because he knew he had an opportunity to get a podium, and one little mistake and he dropped it. I don't see it happening, to be honest. Like I said, Matt and Gary, especially Daytona Rounders, know it so well that it's a Mercedes track. There is no way we're going to fight. I'm just hoping for one thing and one thing only, and let's just say I'm in the middle of my room doing a dance to hope to make sure that the rain comes. If the rain comes, then they might be in trouble. But nah, if the weather comes, we're there. If we're not, then congrats to Matt and Gary, to the constructors, and also Matt to second place, because this Audi just has nothing there.
Wow.
Nothing at all.
Well, we'll see, because funnier things have happened, and especially at Simplay. So, but congratulations on a really solid and good night tonight, and good luck for next week.
Yeah, and also big ups, Biggs. Nice to see him back on the podium once again. 2 podiums, what a job. And I missed him as a teammate at times.
Absolutely. Before we all get a little tear in our eye, let's move on, because we got bigger things to deal with, because we crown a new pro champion. Yam, the Overtaker, you are pro champion here at Simplay. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And thanks to the organization of Simplay Motorsport to give the platform for racing on project cars.
Absolutely, and that's great. How are you feeling just at the moment? You had a crack at it last season, and for whatever reason, just didn't take it to the end. But this season, you got it done. Give us a couple of your emotions at the moment. Are you excited? Are you feeling good?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I knew for about a month now that this championship was mine to lose.
Yep.
So I'm quite happy that I could win it before the last race, because I'm not here. I'm skiing in France, so that was my goal, to clean the championship before the last race.
Oh right, okay, lovely.
Oh,
yeah,
we didn't know that, did we? Oh, well done.
Yeah, we did know that.
Oh wait, can we restart the race a minute?
Yeah, jeez. Well, if we'd have known this.
Absolutely. Now all the boys got excited when it's job done. But just going back to the racing tonight. First things first. Were you on hard tyres?
No, I tried the hard. I mean, I wasn't at home for the whole week. I was away, so I couldn't get any practice in. And with these cold temperatures, I mean the night races, the hard just doesn't far out. So I tried the hard for 2 laps, and I was spinning around. So I switched to the soft for the race and the quali. And I wasn't used to the tires, so I struggled quite a bit in race 1. But for race 2, I managed to get some laps, and then I was consistent, not the fastest, but I think I did enough.
Absolutely, and I mean, you looked like you were struggling tonight. And me and Smithy were kind of thinking if you were on hard tyres, you'd be struggling. But we know you're not a fan of the soft, so you're obviously struggling with those as well. Dan caught you just at the end there, but you had enough just to hold him off. Do you think you would have been able to hold him off for much longer?
I think I would, but just because of the nature of the track.
Yeah.
I managed to get damage when coming out of the pits. I just brushed the wall and I got a suspension, and on the controller it's like a nightmare, you know, with the suspension the car always switches to the left or to the right. So when I saw the suspension, I was like, no chance, mate, I'm winning this one. So I put my head down and just focused on hitting every apex, and it was enough.
Absolutely, and it's very easy coming out of that pit lane to get some damage. We won't be seeing you next week, because you're. Where did you say you're going? France skiing.
France.
Yeah, nice, absolutely, and well, have a lovely time and enjoy your time there. And once again, congratulations, you are Season 8 pro champion. Well done, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, and congrats to Dan, especially. He managed to push the Audi. So far, I couldn't believe he's going to be this competitive in this car, so congrats to him, and of course to Matt, P3.
Absolutely, great words indeed. Wow, that's about all we got for time for this evening. Smithy, any last words?
That's a bit of a bombshell from the Undertaker there. Not there next week, eh? That's one way of doing it.
Absolutely. Well, he's got the job done. So that makes it wide open for next week. We move to Daytona. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. So that probably means that I'll have another disastrous race. And what about yourself, Smithy, looking forward to Daytona. Last race of the
bring
season.
It on, yeah, last race, bring it on.
Last race of the season, also going to be the last race, or the last race for a championship season for us on Project Cars. I'm sure it's going to pop up with a couple of special events just before we sign it off, but it's going to be the last meeting. So join us next week. Pro-Ams on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Let's see if I can give that Porsche that 50th win. If not me, maybe Rabbit Joe, maybe Welshie, maybe Monkey Boy. One of us is wanting to give that Porsche its 50th win, and we'll try and get that done at Daytona. Or tune in next week for the pros, the last race of the season. Join us to see how many Audis are actually at the back of that meeting. Join me and Smithy, and we'll bring you all the action 8 o'clock next week. Driver of the day, that was D Biggs. I think I've done everything. So from me and all the Simplay team, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. Thank you and good night.
You're out.
Marvellous. Another job well done.
So softly spoken, Dad. So softly.
Well done, Overtaker.
yeah,
Well done, mate. Good season, pal.
Congrats, buddy. Well deserved.
Actually, no, you're not there at the end of the last race.
You
That
fucking
just takes the
ballbag.
fucking piss, doesn't it, that does, eh? For fuck's sake.
You kept that quiet.
Yeah, he did keep it quiet.
Yeah, I don't blame you though, because you'd have been a wanted man race too. Pete would have been taking you right off track.
Win at Brands Hatch, go and celebrate in France, why not? Fucking hell.
Sounds good to me.
Can you stop at Richie's and Jam Grills on your way?
Have a beer on me.
Yeah, sure, mate. I mean, congrats to you as well.
There was no clear space for me to get here. I wanted to just lunge, but I just knew it'd end in disaster, so I was just like,
I
fuck
don't
it.
think just this race, I mean, for the whole season.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, you're driving. I don't think I've met more consistent driver than you. On
Thanks,
private
man.
car. Yeah, you're super smooth with the wheel and action.
Get me out of this shitty Audi.
You boys from the back go. Biggs, Matt, and
Matt, you fucking penis.
Yeah, you know why, don't you?
Why?
Mike went, I get a shit start, so just be careful. Oh, yeah, alright. Jumped in.
So you fucking went.
Yeah, he drive through, wouldn't you?
Absolute idiot.
Didn't even.
You ballbag. I even sat there and I was like, I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm just going to sit here, just let them all fuck off. And then you jumped. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Of all tracks to try and pass, you went for this one.
And I had such fucking pace and all, man.
I don't know if you realised I did it last night, jump start.
We didn't.
I was too busy bouncing off the wall by the time I got to the first corner. But yeah, I did it last night. Yeah, again. But it didn't even occur to me until you came into the pits. I'm like, has he got damaged? Has he got down? Like, oh no, fuck me, it's a drive-through.
What's the gap between us, Matt?
32. So it's pretty much done for you, mate.
No, it's fucking Daytona, you twat.
Mate, there's only 54 left to go.
Yeah,
game on, but with no overtaker. I've already worked out. With no overtaker. And 1, 2, 3, 4 if Fury's there. 5, 6 Mercs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's game on. It's game on, Dan. Dad, it's game on. Sorry, I've worked it out wrong. It's game on, Dan.
You moron.
Yeah, it's game on.
It's Daytona, yeah. And there's more the fact that I don't give a shit about second. Overtakers fucking bent us over and spanked us, to be fair. Yeah. But it's more about the constructors. Craig is fucking pissed.
You've got some fucking job to do.
You know who else is pissed, don't you? Fucking Gary. He says, if you get past Mike, I'll let you through for second, blah, blah, blah. I gets past him. We're cruising on the last lap. He gets to Hawthorne. You know the right-hander after the dip? You come back up?
Yeah.
Right-hander, and he just snaps the rear mid-corner, and Mike gets him. I thought, you fucking pillock.
It's a hateful fucking track, it really is.
Oh, God. I was fucking on it in that race. I was like, high 37s every lap. Just to try and catch up.
So frustrating, isn't it? Drive through.
Just the start, and it's a short pit lane, but it just is enough to just ruin your head.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'd rather have a 10-second penalty.
Because I think I'd have been third in that race. I don't think I'd done an overtaker's pace, but I think I'd have got Biggs again.
Yeah, maybe, but that's the way shit goes, and as soon as it happens, you think, fuck, that's my race, fucked.
Fucking hell, by the way, you have got a bum boy at the minute. Do you know as you said Liam so far up my arse, Dan?
Yeah.
You've got your own at the minute.
Max,
oh god, yeah.
Dan's gonna do the double. Go on, Dan.
Dan's a great driver.
Off.
I want to suck Dan's penis.
Dan's gonna win the race. Hang on, Jamie Overtaker and Gary's by the front. Yeah, but Dan's gonna win.
No, we got second.
Guys, tomorrow we are not doing season 8. I need how is the use of the drivers or just spread the service down?
More the service going down, but the channel as well. The channel's not sort of growing, and we're wanting to grow it. This season, the views have just gone off a cliff towards the back end of the season, especially, and it's not been great for the channel, and we're wanting to grow as a community and a channel as well. It's a shame because we all love Project Cars, and we'd stay with it, but we can't be. We don't know when the servers are going to go. We don't know what's going to happen, and no one is just. It is just no one interested. It sucks for everybody who loves it.
Yeah, I know,
but,
man. I just joined so late, you know. So I
I'm sorry to do it to you. Obviously, I know it sucks, but yeah.
I wanted to pick a Cadillac and see what can I do with it.
Hang on a second.
I got bored of the Lambo.
Get ACC.
Yeah, ACC.
So, Dan, 1 pole, 2 wins.
Yeah, F1.
I think.
Gary,
yeah,
2 poles.
F1 should be the pick, I think. ACC took up on the intro, I believe. It's too easy.
Right. Oh, just as Dan's become the most successful driver at Brands Hatch for race wins.
How many's that?
2. 2.
Okay,
I fucking hate the track.
Thanks for racing.
Yeah.
And
well done, buddy.
For running the league. I mean, I think you're the only one that drives a 53 on Project Cars.
Mate, we try our best. We try our best.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes out, and obviously, if anything takes your interest, just drop us a message and stuff, and we'll try and put some stuff on for you as well, buddy. All right.
Yeah, we'd like to see you
Take
back.
care, guys.
Well done,
Have a great time,
well
folks.
done,
Take it easy, man.
Well done.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, I know it's not over, but that's not the season that I described at the beginning of the fucking season. You gave me
Should have gone Lambo.
Banking, yeah, you should have. I don't know why the fuck you went in that shit box in the first place.
Because I had a shit teammate.
Well, fucking get a better one. What do you think?
No other
Smithy got rid
driver
of
would
it?
have gone in the fucking Lamborghini.
Sutty.
No, he wouldn't. No, I didn't want to be with Sutty because he'd be a fucking pain in the ass.
He's not a pain in the ass.
Oh, he fucking is. Every lap. Car's shit. Car's great. Car's shit. Car's great. Car's shit. Car's great.
Nothing new there. Shall I put hard tyres on? Shall I put soft tyres on? I think I might put a little bit down
on the front.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah.
That's down to 29 quid now.
What is?
Where's Dan? 2.5 off a fucking Sutty? Jesus.
I don't have to get the championship one, do I?
No, there is a normal edition.
Yeah, I can just get the normal one. I'll have that bad boy then. Get down there.
You gonna do it, Smithy?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get on your wheel, man.
I'm gonna get F1 and then I'm gonna try and get ACC.
Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Yeah, from a charity shop.
Do I test if you can see me? I think you can't see me.
Who?
Phil.
Well done tonight, Dan, mate. You had great pace tonight. Great pace.
Cheers, man. I'm
Fucking hell,
blaming
Matt.
the
Alright.
Audi.
Alright, Matt, the joke's over now. You can go back to being yourself.
No, Dan was untouchable tonight.
Yeah, I know, but Matt, it's alright, Matt. You can go back to being yourself now.
Don't want to.
Don't want to. You like this new Matt, do we?
Yeah, it's alright when Dan's not being a dick. So it's alright.
When am I ever a fucking dick?
Never, mate. You're never a dick, mate.
Exactly. I don't like this setup, man. Oh my god, I got so much fucking work to do.
Yeah, you and me both, because I need to win one of the last races. For my own sanity. I need it.
I just want anybody bar Max to fucking win one of the last races so we can't get that Audi's 50th.
Yeah, that's exactly one of the reasons I need it. I need it.
Well, I kind of helped by not taking another win.
Well, you kind of helped, yeah, but, you know...
Let's be honest, he might get one, but you boys in the Porsche, like, I'm fucking struggling on it.
If Joe, Tibbs, Kelly, Monkey Boy don't get a race win next week, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah. Joe or Tibbs has probably got a Monkey, yeah, any one of us, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you four are the four to look at because of the fact that Porsche is just by far the quickest car in that category.
Yeah, because we've got no Mercs to have to fight off this time.
No, and that's what I mean. It doesn't matter what Max is going to set up. There's barely any... It's all about the speed on the oval.
Yeah, and...
You can defend the infield and the bus stop dead easy.
Well, yeah, we know I can defend against a Merc, so, you know...
Yeah.
What we're going to do is defend against an Audi. And, yeah, well, and the other Porsches, of course.
I'm trying something mental.
Not a not?
Wet?
No, I'm on Norton 1.
Oh, you've not gone full Dean Wasaki?
No. I'm on the hard tyre.
There you go Sutty Apex.
What's the temperature?
22 degrees.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, it's getting there.
What
Plus
is...
it's bang.
Yeah, true.
That's
it's
normal
25,
day race,
it's 25
isn't it?
normally, isn't it? Yeah, it is a normal day race, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even make the bus stop, man.
How many laps is that one going to be? It's not a long lap, is it? It's not...
I think it's like 17, 18, something like that.
Right. Can we remember what good lap time is around there?
I can tell you in just
40,
a moment.
1:45.0.
57.
1:45.0, you reckon?
Well, that's what Matt's just done in this lobby.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to love it when you do your track guide.
Why?
Normally I enjoy watching the track guide and I enjoy seeing you overtake certain cars. You're in the chorus, well, unless you set the AI to ridiculously slow.
Fucking grip up, you fuck.
You know what, Dan? As a special one, use that red and black Aston Martin livery.
I might actually.
Yeah, just for the last one.
I might just
the
do it 'cause
Sinclair
this
car
guy-
off because it's slow as shit.
For a special one-off event, due to the fact that it's never been used on Simplay. We're running the
only
Simplay
track you can drive
Aston.
at. Oh, that'd be...
Right, gentlemen, I'm out of here. Have yourselves a lovely weekend.
Yeah, you too, boss.
And I'll speak to you all next week.
See you next week, buddy. Take care.
Ciao.